The Fully Geek.
Yes. What's going on, brothers? How's it going?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a bit of a subtle one, mate. You're full of life, full of beans, mate. That's a bit of yeah, guys. What's going on? What's going on?
No. Just help me. He's just trying to keep it humble today. You get me?
You keep the African beans and top. I thought, right, man's gonna take it there. He comes to my humble tip.
No. It's happy 420, man. Get me? Just.
So you participated, yeah? Is that
No.
So chilled? Is that so chilled, yeah?
Well, what's happy 420? What does that mean?
What's 420? 420 is the day where the man them go down to Hyde Park and everyone participates in the marijuana and of the like.
Marijuana.
And everyone enjoys life, man.
I'm glad you asked that, Rich. I kept quiet and I was ashamed.
I don't know.
420? No.
I've never heard of it.
You didn't know 420
I know what it is, but I didn't know it was... I've heard of it, but I didn't know it was called 420.
Black the Ripper invented it, right?
Yeah, Black the Ripper and them like invented it. So that's why, and also it's an RIP to Black the Ripper. It's been a year, so like they kind of just set out for him. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, happy 420. And then that's why even like, for example, I know we're gonna talk about it afterwards, but like the Verzuz is a 420 special, Method Man and Redman. How high? Do you get the connection now?
I got that.
Yeah.
So Nate, I take it you participated in this event today.
No. I don't participate. You get me? But it was also that I watched Judas and the Black Messiah. So you get me? Man's just a repping today.
Man's going on that, and it's Nigerian.
I am a revolutionary,
bruv. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna talk about it. We'll talk about it. He's an OG general, bruv. But how's everyone's week been? All right. Yeah, been enjoying a little bit of sunshine.
Yeah, man. Today's hot, man.
Loving the sun.
Yeah.
It's been alright, man.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been hot. It's been sunny.
That's enough, man. That's enough for me, mate.
Yeah. I mean,
it hasn't been cold. Come on, it's been a good weather. It is good weather. I've been enjoying it.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have a slight confession to make. All right.
You wore shorts
on Sunday. I did.
Yes. Welcome to the gang.
Sunday was hot, you know. Sunday was hot. I can't lie.
Yes.
Saturday I wore shorts. Sunday I wore shorts, bro.
Yeah, but was you in the house or was you going on road? Like in the house, you were what you want, innit? But did you go out?
I was out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I went out in shorts as well. Still.
Yeah, that's it. I did go out. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's wicked. All right. Well, cool. Let's just get involved. So obviously it's 420 today, but shout out to all the participants for our international. This is 20th of April. Kel, you spoke about a UFO sighting in the group. I haven't actually seen this.
Yeah. No, what it is that like last week, like the US government, it was on CNN. I saw a main news page, and like how basically I think it was a pilot or a Navy, someone, a professional like in the skies or in the army or whatever, and he saw something in the sky like a UFO. And apparently, I feel it was like 2 years ago, this video footage came out. But just recently, the US government have confirmed that it was a UFO. And no one's talking about it. It's like, in between that time, so much has happened in regards to RIPs. And I don't know, there's so much has happened and no one's even mentioned it. So I was thinking, why is no one talking about this? Like, what's happened? Like, has this been set on the rug or... Like, what's going on? Because this is big things. And also in the meantime, they've also launched some helicopter camera in Mars where it's scanning all around now. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. So it's getting good footage of Mars now and stuff like that. But still no mention of this UFO that apparently has been confirmed by the US government.
Do you think maybe because no one really believes it?
It could be that. But this is the thing. People always say, yeah, conspiracy. But they come out and say, yes, it was. And everyone's like, anyway, so tomorrow we're going to go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But could the UFO be like a meteor or something like that?
No, meteor's a meteor. A UFO
is unidentified. So basically, they saw something fly. They just didn't know what it was.
No, but the UFO refers to more aliens. If it was a meteor, they'll say it's a meteor. They'll say it.
surely an unidentified flying object is just something that is flying and they just don't know what it is.
But the government will be able to identify a meteor because a meteor is very unique.
maybe not a meteor, but something of the quilt. I don't know if it necessarily means there's aliens.
I'm not saying it. Well, we don't. Well, that's what UFO refers to, right? That's what we as the, you know what I mean? That's what we.
I think that's the first thing that will come to our minds.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Right. Straight Marvin the Martian, isn't it? Like,
because I'm not gonna lie, I looked at the image, right? I haven't seen the video, but I looked at the image. Boy, that looks something like Flight of the Navigator.
That's it. Yeah. So yeah, I was just wondering, like, it's just been swept under the rug. No one talks about it. No one has been brought up in the news again. It's been like gone. So
to be fair, Kel, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I've been overwhelmed with so much happening. Last 7 days.
No, it's true. That's what I mean. Something has happened within that time. I think it was revealed like 4 days ago, 5 days ago, and something has happened. Do you know what I mean? So obviously everyone's just like diverted. Everyone's mind's diverted in it. So I was just wondering. Obviously, we got someone close to us that also spotted a UFO, right? Rich.
Yeah.
No,
okay, all right. Marley Marl did put something in the group. It was some form of flying object of some sort, but it was unidentified. But I couldn't tell if that's because of the picture quality.
But it didn't look like a plane to you.
Wait, was
I don't know. It was definitely unidentified. We didn't know. It could have been because of the quality. Like, he's still rolling iPhone 6 days or whatever. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So
wow, the pixels there, you know.
It could have been. It could have been.
Yeah. To be fair, on the video he showed us, like, literally, it was like a something, like a plane would leave, right?
No, but I think because the way it was flying, it was like it was dropping. I don't know.
To be honest, I couldn't see it at first. And then he like zoomed in and circled it and put bold capitals. That was the only way I'd gonna know what he was talking about. I thought he was showing us a picture of the sunrise, and I was waiting for something to happen, and it didn't. And I was like, I don't see nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, I remember Marlon saying that. I remember Marlon cussing me. What, Carl? You believe in aliens? What's wrong with you? I remember that. I remember him saying that. You know, people cussing me down, and that man's got footage.
Yeah, but he doesn't believe in aliens. He believes it's the end of the world.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he definitely believes. Yeah, I can confirm my conversation with him today. He said the world is coming to an end, Rich. 400 years, and we've got viruses out here. I was going to destroy everybody. So
what he reckons in 400 years.
No, this is the 400 years it's come up.
Okay.
And now this is the ending of it. So, Marlon, see you next week.
This everyone, yeah, man. Keep us in your prayers.
Cheers for this. Cheers.
Yeah, man. Well, hopefully everything's going to be all right. Although we spoke about last week, keep praying for St Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah.
And keep them in your prayers, because obviously I was doing a bit of research. I was looking at even like the volcano that erupted in Montserrat. And like even now, 20 odd years later or whatever, they're still kind of dealing with the consequences out there. Do you know what I mean? And I spoke to a few people that have got family in St Vincent, and they're saying that like it's like the ash and stuff has messed up the water supply. Of course, where you want to clean, you can't even clean certain parts of your yard because of the water and because of the ash and all the rest of it. So, and I know there's a lot of people that are sending like relief bucket barrels and all that kind of stuff overseas to try and support them, and other countries are welcoming some of the kind of people that live there and stuff. So yeah, but I just feel like, you know, like it's not for me to say, and it's not, I don't feel anyway, I'll talk about it. You know, like I'm a man that likes to say we all must fight each battle with the same kind of energy in it. Like if this was in a European country, we would have Snapchat filters, like Facebook frames, like on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And I don't really think the world has kind of shown out for St. Vincent like they should have. So, do you know what I mean? Like, just to keep them people in your prayers.
I saw a post you put up this about where to go in Edmonton, right? Is there a place in Edmonton that you can just...
Yeah, there was a place they were doing
stuff.
Yeah, they was doing it for last weekend. And I think it was a case of, I'm not sure when they're going to send it. I think they're going to send it quite soon.
So is it too late now, or is it all...
All right, you know what? Let me while we're talking, I'll actually look into it.
Yeah, because I was, to be honest, I was going to go this weekend just gone, but I just totally forgot. But I've got stuff, like loads of stuff to give away to charity. So I was thinking I'll do that. I'll probably just If it's still there, I'll go dump it maybe tomorrow.
It's not dump.
Dump it. So place it. I'll place it.
No, they said the last collection date was the 18th of April. So I think I think they're sending it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other places.
Yeah, there's definitely other places, man. There's definitely other places. And like I said, I feel like this is going to be for a little while. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
That's crazy, man. It's crazy.
It is. Talking of COVID, and we know we don't like talking about that. There's a new variant, guys. Okay, this one's now called the Indian variant. Okay, and it's India has now been placed on the red list. So if you come back from India, it's big hotel, big money, and stuff like that. So your uncle Boris Rich, he's cancelled his trip to India now.
Devastated.
Yeah, that's as much as I'm going to say about that.
Oh, but yeah, by the way, there's new they got pills instead of in vaccine.
They're developing, they said they're developing antiviral pills. So they reckon that now what we're going to do, instead of just sending you home until you chill out, we're now going to send you home with some antiviral pills to help stop the spread, which is something I feel you should have done in the first place. Instead of just telling people to just go home and relax. Any of you looking to watch Verzuz 420 today? Method Man and Redman?
I don't know if I can stay awake, man. To be honest, it'll be sick, but I don't know if I can stay awake.
All right, guys. To be fair, I don't think we've stayed up for many Verzuz live.
None of them.
No. We have stayed up for a few of them live.
You have,
yeah. Been messaging.
I tried one of them. I can't even remember what one it was, but I did try it, man. I tried to stay up for most of them. I tried to stay up for most of them. My eyelids betrayed me.
But I got work tomorrow. This is like, it's not a Saturday. You know, like normally if it's a Saturday, fair enough, you can sacrifice. But on a Tuesday, come on, we've all got work tomorrow morning. But yeah, so hopefully by the time this pod comes out, you would have heard the Method Man and Redman. So when we talk about it next week, it'll be late, but I'm looking forward to it. And I know they were doing a lot of rehearsing.
Yeah, I saw them.
I was just gonna say, who do you think would win that battle? Is that really a verse? Because
it's not a battle for me. It's not a battle. I think it's just. I think it's a show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's.
First of all, they're too tight. Too tight. Well, okay, we had Raekwon and Ghostface, but these two, their characters, because they're so jovial and you know what I mean, they're proper they always clown each other. So it's just be a show, man.
Yeah. Is this one? Is it on Instagram or is it
on Instagram and Triller?
Triller. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I will watch the replay on that one. I do like both of them.
Definitely. I think it'll be quite sick. A trailer came out this week, or two trailers came out this week. The first one we're not going to talk about. Fast 9.
Huh?
What? Do you want to talk about the Fast and Furious trailer?
Oh, come on. No. I won't. I'm more than happy to.
Well, I just got a couple of lines to say. They went out of space, bro. That's like...
Oh, that says it all.
That's next levels. They went out of space, bro.
Stop it.
I'm 100% here for this, man.
Oh, man. What? Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
They're gonna go to space.
Delete his box.
Listen. They're gonna fly to Cybertron. Yeah, meet Optimus Prime and that. Yeah, collaboration, bro. Come back, meet up with the Gaiju, Pacific Rim. We're gonna have a blast in it for Fast and Furious 10 and 11. Get me?
Any fake Godzilla versus Kong, allow it.
I'll just I'm here for it, man. I can't
wait. What do you mean when in space? What do you mean,
bro? What's his name? Tyrese and Ludacris, innit? Their car went out of space, bro. They equipped it with some rockets, and boom.
So could that have been what could that have been what Marlon has seen?
That might have been what Marlon saw. That could have been it. Marlon, it's been solved, mate.
It's been solved. It was them, man. They're filming.
Innit.
They were filming.
You were the lucky ones to capture that, man. Thing is, I know Rich is on it. That's the thing. He's not saying nothing much, is it? You're on
no. Do you know what? I'm just trying to imagine it like Tyrese in space. Like really. The thing is, this is where, look, this product, they're trashing the whole product. You know, from 1 to like maybe 4 was decent. But then they're going into space, bro. Come on, man. Me and you know it's going to be horrendous.
No, but okay. I don't. Have you seen? Did they show any of this?
Mate, you said we're not going to talk about it.
No,
Why
no.
not?
So what? The only reason I want to do it here because I want to know. Yeah, I saw them jump out of the plane with the car. Yeah, and land on the road and still be able to drive. Yeah. So are we saying that in space it's just car, drop top, no mask, no helmets?
No, they got the kit, bro. They got all the helmet and everything in it, but they just I don't know. Like I only saw clouds in it, but yeah, they're going to space, innit? They're going to space.
All right, good.
I don't know what happens next, but they're going to space.
If you like a lot of fantasy, hold tight. Fast 9 is coming out soon, man. Yeah, I don't think that will be on
man. This is wrong.
It's my car engine sound.
The thing is, because the thing is, I have to watch this one. This one has to be watched.
Well, they're doing up to 11, innit? They're doing up to 11, so we got to watch it. You can't just like bail out after 8, innit?
Bro, I'd be honest with you, I didn't watch 8. That means I didn't even watch 8.
Oh, okay.
I think the last one I watched was Hobbs and Shaw.
That means what?
That's yeah.
And that wasn't even technically part of the thing, was it?
Yeah, I can't remember what 8 was. I think 8 was. I can't remember.
Or was the one?
They're the same.
What was the one that Paul Walker had to get his black? Sorry, had to Paul R.I.P.
I think 7.
His brother was involved.
I think 7.
That might be the last one I watched.
6 or 7, yeah.
And I only watched that one because if he died in the song.
Yeah, it's 7. Yeah, yeah.
So basically, Fast and Furious 11, they'll be in Marvel, innit?
Bro, they're
teaming up. They'll be the Guardians of the Galaxy.
They're teaming up with something.
If they're going this way.
Yeah, they're teaming up with someone.
Jeez, bring it on.
They're gonna bring back Iron Man, and then in Fast 11 you'll realize they were part of the blip, and then none of this was real. All right, guys, another trailer. What we will talk about was the Shang Chi trailer.
Chi.
Oh, guys, imagine I actually practiced it before as well.
Yeah, we did brief you.
We did. All right. So what are you lot saying about it? What was you lot's thoughts on it, man?
Oh, do you know what? It's so mad because I think this is probably one of the first Marvel MCU films or properties that I have not a bloody clue about. Yeah. Not a clue.
August.
All I know is tied into one of the Iron Man films somehow because of the 10 rings. But that's it. I don't know this person, I've never seen him. And it just looks completely different from any Marvel film we've watched because it just looks different.
And it's also loosely clicked with Iron Fist as well.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's just like I don't know nothing about it.
And I think I'm glad that I don't know anything about it because I've got no expectations, but we just know it's going to be heavy anyway.
The trailer looks sick.
Yeah.
The trailer looks sick, and it looked like I don't know, man, old school kung fu films as well. Do you know what I mean? That kind of old school, late 80s, early 90s, them kind of kung fu films that we used to have to watch. Like with the uncles and them, and like they're sitting down, really just sitting there watching it.
And I don't think I've ever seen the main lead either. I don't think I've seen him in anywhere. So it's good, like getting an unknown as well. That helps too. So.
And is it based on a comic or whatever? Is it based on something, or is it like a totally new type of thing?
It is still based on the
man's
comic,
guilty.
But like I think one of the villains that they made it has been made up in it, like especially for the MCU. I can't remember the villain's name, but
correct me if I'm wrong, but I think every Marvel is based on a comic. Every Marvel show we watch is based on a comic.
Yeah. But I think there's a particular villain in this that is specially made for the MCU films, so it didn't exist before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the reason I said that is in the sense of like, is it something that man can go and do research on before the thing? Like, I've never heard a man talk about this character. That's more.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when I was watching the trailer, I was just like, again, like Merv was saying, don't know anything. Just don't know anything. And there's one part of the trailer where I think there's a lion. Is it a lion or a tiger jumps? I don't know if you remember it.
Yes, I remember that part. Yeah.
Oh, it was just so sick, and I thought to myself, "What is this about?" When you can't even phone no one to ask them anything. Usually, you just phone someone. Have you seen this trailer? Yeah, what is it about? And no one can tell you nothing.
It's like your guess as good as mine.
Yeah, so I think it's going to be one of those ones where it's excited. We're excited. Well, I'm excited, but not too excited in the sense of because I don't know. To be fair, I don't know what to expect. So it's a case of, it's just like the whole TV shows we've been watching recently. We don't know what to really expect from them. and we're enjoying them. So,
and you know it's so weird because I actually forgot it was a film because I'm thinking, oh yeah, it's another series coming out, isn't it? But like, it's probably a film. I'm so used to the films now. I mean the TV series. So
because Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think this was one of the ones that when we spoke about Phase 4, we was really unsure of this one. We really didn't know what was going. This one was going on at all.
Is it Iron Man 2 that it's linked to, right?
I think so. No, Iron Man 3 because of the
Iron Man
Mandarin.
3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mandarin. Yeah.
The Mandarin. That was the worst. That was the worst.
So what is that? Just you reckon? Just to tie it into this current MCU, like in the sense of, so that at some point, if they need to link up with the Avengers,
possibly. I have a feeling that like because of what they've done with the Mandarin, like with Ben Kingsley's character, and they obviously made Guy Pearce the real Mandarin. I have a feeling that the Mandarin name's going to live on, and someone else is going to take the mantle or something. Just speculation.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably.
Yeah. The main guy, he's been in a few things, but nothing necessarily as a lead. So I think he's been in. He was in Pacific Rim, but he was just an extra.
Okay. Yeah.
He was in stuff like Orphan Black.
All right.
Yeah. Fresh off
Orphan
the boat.
Black. Yeah, I've seen that one. I've seen Orphan Black.
Yeah. You know, it's good. It's going to be one of these actors that when you go back and watch old stuff, his face is just going to come bang right out to you, innit? You're like, oh my gosh, he's in this.
Yeah. All right, cool. Sorry, my phone keeps on like vibrating and stuff. From the George Floyd killing, Derek Chauvin has been found guilty of second-degree murder.
On all three charges.
Yeah. They were deliberating for 10.5 hours after a 3-week trial. And yeah, they said that it was his, because obviously he's kneeled on his neck for 8 minutes, 46 seconds. And yeah, so he's been found guilty. I don't know what that sentence is though. Knowing them, they're probably not going to.
Second degree means they mean it. Is it murder or manslaughter?
Manslaughter.
Yeah. So what? Second degree murder is manslaughter.
Yeah. It's a manslaughter concept. Yeah.
So exactly.
So the maximum sentence is 40 years, but on the fact that he hasn't got any criminal records or anything like that, he'll probably get between 12 to 15 years.
In America, do they do the half thing, or they don't do that over there?
I think they do, or like parole. They come out parole.
To be fair, I don't know. It depends on the states because everything's different in America, isn't it?
Yes, there isn't just one. It's not one size fits all, is it? It's just everything, and everything is everything.
Yeah.
What about other people other officers that were there?
At the moment, no. It's just he's the main one at the moment. Yeah. But yeah, to be fair, everyone's come back and said it's come out really quick that they've kind of like they knew what they were going to do.
I guess to be honest, I think in a way it wasn't. Obviously, I haven't been watching it, so I haven't been able to follow the story. But it'd have been very mad for them to have just said, like, I don't know, not guilty, considering you had the whole world writing at one point.
Yeah. That would have been an injustice, man, completely.
Yeah, sorry, he was found guilty of second-degree unintentional murder, second-degree manslaughter, and third-degree murder.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, are you guilty or not guilty? That's a lot of second-degree unintentional, second-degree manslaughter. And I thought, if I remember rightly, with America, isn't it whatever one is the highest sentence, whichever one is the highest of the charges, that's the one that you do this time for.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah.
That to me, that's the main thing, man. We all saw from last year. He was guilty. He did it. You know, it was like, what are you doing? You know, and because of that, what happened last year, a lot of stuff changed. Conversations got sticky. No, stuff changed. Conversations got sticky. Have you seen a lot of organizations have, set up stuff more about Black culture, understanding, more social groups, and more people have been promoted. Well, not saying it's due to what's happened, but I've seen a large number of Black people being given more roles a lot of opportunities to head up diversity within the organization, that people need to be educated. So I've seen that change definitely within the music industry and within my organization. Yeah, I know we want to see like the little stuff, but to me, the big stuff it's happening, but it just needs to wind down to everyone else. But check out, if you check out the music industry, it's massive. A lot of changes happened.
Fair enough.
Do you reckon that is because of George Floyd stuff, or it was just?
I just think it was a time. Maybe it accelerated a lot of stuff happening.
I definitely agree that it made a lot of people at least think about what they're doing. Whether it's going to be a long-term thing would be interesting, but I think in the short term, for a few months, people like at least thought about it. Like, is this culturally appropriate? Do you know what I mean? Am I being culturally insensitive? Those type of things. Until something else comes along.
Yeah. Well, listen, it made football stand up as well. So,
all right. Well, we are going to talk about a bit of football today, just because some stuff has kind of happened over the past 48 hours. But I did want to shout a rest in peace to Black Rob. Okay.
Robbio.
Whoa.
Oh, Pizzle, man.
Man.
Definitely.
R.I.P. man. Like I said to you guys last week, man. Like if you ever heard it, please listen to Life Story. That's his first album, and the Black Rob Report. Those two albums sick. But Life Story, massive. He's got a track there, The Locks, Can I Live? One of my favorite tracks. And I Dare You, I Love You Baby. Like it's got man. Black Rob.
Yeah.
Very underrated MC, man. Because obviously he's known for that big hit, Whoa. Everyone just does for that Whoa. But he wasn't a one-hit wonder. Do you know what I mean?
He still had it. He still had had his tunes, but yeah.
I don't know if you might know, but even his brother Biggie was around because
everyone used to say he sounds like Biggie, innit? No, no.
Yeah. Black
Rob as well.
Not like Biggie.
We're going to Google this, man. I remember back in the day it was said.
But anyway, Biggie had a line in it, Black Rob during the mob, ain't no replacing him. Like, so he's been around for time, but I think Whoa came out in like early 2000s. So, but yeah.
And he was on, I'm sure Black Rob was on 24 Hours to Live as well.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So yeah, rest in peace, man.
Yeah, and obviously, you get me, especially after watching the video last week where he was talking about DMX and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So like, and I could see that he was in a bad way, but you know what I mean? I think obviously also them men are not old. You know what I mean?
51.
Yeah, we're gonna stop talking about that age, but I mean it's not old. It's not old.
Yeah, it's not old, man. Isn't it, man? It's not old, isn't it?
No, man, it's young. It's still young, man. It's young. Yeah.
But you know, he had a lot of health conditions.
Yeah, he had like 4 or 5 strokes.
Yeah, which is a lot. So it's no joke. So yeah.
Also a special
sad, man. You know.
Another RIP. Another RIP goes out to Helen McCoy. I'm going to hand over to Merv now.
Yeah, no, man. When I saw that come up, I was, like when you just see something come up and you're just shocked, innit? Like, because I thought Helen McCoy,
I didn't know she had cancer. I had no idea.
No, and I suppose these are the sort of things that no one's just going to sort of let put it out in public, innit? Especially because she's 52 as well, and she's probably doing so many things in the background and just trying to get on with it and doing whatever she's doing. And yeah, it's happening.
And her husband is Brody from
oh yeah, that's right, isn't it? From Homeland.
Homeland. That's her husband.
I forgot actually. But she's one of these actresses that you've seen in a lot of British stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like she's just always there, like she was in Penny Dreadful,
big one.
The big TV series Peaky Blinders. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's a massive loss, man.
Yeah, massive.
Harry Potter. Even she was in his Dark Materials as well. Like,
she was in that as well.
Yeah, she was in that as well.
Who is she in that?
I can't remember exactly. Stel Maria. Oh, you know what? She's done the voice. She's done the voice.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah, that's I think I remember seeing
Oh,
it.
okay.
But
And she was in the quiz.
Oh, that one with
The one that we watched on ITV.
Oh, was she? I didn't even
The one
notice
with Chris
that.
Tarrant. You remember the Chris?
Yeah, I
Tarrant?
remember it. Yeah. But exactly, she's just in a lot of things, man. So yeah, sad to see her go, man. Like, I feel like she was being one of these actresses, like, you know, like kind of on the lines of what's her name, Olivia Colman. Like they're just gonna be like
always there. It's always there.
They're gonna be the Judy Dench's of the world. What's her name, Maggie Smith and all that. You know, I thought be living to those ages, man. So yeah, lost the British gem, mate.
Yeah, man. RIP. All right, Merv. You can do what you want for the next 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, you can
do some cartwheels.
Yeah, press ups. You can jog right. You can jog around the block.
Listen, I've educated. I've kept Merv up to date, man. I kept Merv.
Well, you've got questions. Just ask. If you just chime in, if we don't ask any questions, just ask. You know.
All right. What's the offside rule?
I don't even know now, bro. Offside rule. That's another topic. That's a whole other topic, man.
All right. So on Sunday of this week, actually, Shane, my bad. Sorry, before we even go into the football, it was the royal funeral on Saturday. Did any of you watch it at all?
Nah.
I watched bits of it.
Bits of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was quite. Yeah, it was a good send off. It was quite dignified.
Yeah.
Prince Philip kind of. It was how he wanted it in it, like the Land Rover, all that kind of stuff. It was his idea, kind of stuff. It was quite good. See, I felt quite bad. I felt it for the Queen. Like she was just sitting in the kind of chapel by herself.
Yeah, that was a bit sad, man. Yeah,
I felt it. Like as much as I think like Prince Philip at the time was a bit of a he said inappropriate things at inappropriate times, and he was known for those kind of gaffes. It's still the Queen's husband, and she's been married for him for X amount of years. So I still, I felt
73 years, isn't it?
Yeah,
no joke. It's no joke, you know.
Yeah,
that is a life and a bit. Like,
trust me,
considering that certain people ain't even going to get to 73, bro.
Trust me.
Yeah.
That's I mean, give thanks on that.
But
yeah, so that was that thing. But so 48 hours ago, on Sunday the 18th, it was announced that a Super League was going to come out to replace not even replace, to directly go against the UEFA Champions League, and they had 12 founding fathers, and the founding teams were 6 British teams, 3 Italian and 3 Spanish. So that was the Italian teams was AC Milan, Inter Milan, Juventus. The Spanish teams were Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, and the British teams were the 2 Manchester clubs, Manchester Blue, Manchester Red, Anfield, what are they called?
Liverpool.
No, because I was using the
Red Devils.
The Pro Evolution. I don't know if you remember Pro, because they remember used to work called Liverpool. The North London Reds, which are Arsenal, and the North London Whites, which is Spurs, and Chelsea, West London Blues. All right, so these were the 6 founding teams, and this was just supposed to be a competition where they were going to invite more teams, and they were going to rival against the UEFA Champions League in Europa. Then, for some strange reason, all hell broke loose. The FA got their knickers in a twist. The Premier League got their knickers in a twist. FIFA got their knickers in a twist. UEFA got their dirty baggy in a twist. Everyone started doing the most. If you're getting this, we're going to ban you from this. We're going to ban you from that.
We play that participates in this. No World Cup, no Euros.
Bruv, we had Boris on his high horse talking about, we're going to stop this from happening. I'll do everything in my power. If their players come over here, we won't give them work permits, so they won't be allowed to work there. Prince William came out and he was like, he's disappointed and that man's disappointed. And I think to myself, like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy football. I'm a season ticket holder. I'm all for it. Football is entertainment. It's a sport. I get people make jobs and people make money. I get it. Bro, it's not that deep, bro. Like, people weren't coming out with this same energy when we was talking about when George Floyd got killed. people weren't talking about the same energy when a man gets racially abused on a pitch. People weren't talking about the same energy where a member of the royal family was being accused of some heinous crimes. Yeah. The nephew wasn't coming out and saying nothing. Yeah. So are we kind of over exaggerating? Is this going a little bit too far?
Well, to a certain extent, yes and no. But people have got the perception that this league was to scrap all other leagues.
And it wasn't.
But this is what I'm trying to say. I just don't get it. And I said to myself, where is it state they plan to scrap all other leagues and only have this one league? It didn't make no sense how that would be even possible. The Champions League realistically should be the real Champions League, how they plan to do it, but they just invoke. It seems like they're invoking their own 12 teams, but they're yet to invite German teams and Dutch teams.
They invited everybody. Basically, they're inviting everyone, and basically what they wanted to do is they needed to show that before you say, yeah, I'm ready to come to the invitations to the party. Like I'm throwing a rave. I'm saying, Rich, come. You're like, boy, who's coming? Who's going? I tell you, Kel's on the guest list, Merv's on the guest list. Look, here's their proof that they're on it. You're on it now. Do you get me? But you just don't want to be the first man to say you're on it. Yeah. So they needed some kind of like some backative to say, all right, look, man, we've got serious people on the team. But also this comes down to, I'll be honest with you, this comes down to a lot of these clubs are based by American owners. And American sports, this is how they do it. They don't have promotion and relegation. The MLS has no promotion, no relegation. The NBA has no promotion, relegation, the same as the NFL. All of the baseball, it's all the same teams. They're franchises, and basically the money stays within that team.
They don't understand the whole relegation and promotion thing. They don't get it one bit. Yeah.
So as far as they're concerned, they're also thinking, why should I do that? Why have I invested X amount of money in this club for me to then be getting relegated and me not playing against the best? I've put a lot of money in this.
Like Rich said, I mean, like obviously Champions League was meant to be like the champions of each European country.
And it was at one point.
At one point, yeah. Obviously, we had that's what means. There's always been changes in football. Remember the Cup Winners' Cup, UEFA Cup. There've always been changes in football, in it. So this change, the reason why this change is causing alarm bells is because they're taking the wealthiest clubs out of the normal leagues, which is obviously going to affect the pockets of every other industry, i.e. UEFA, Premier League.
But realistically, will it hurt their pockets? But
because these wealthy clubs will be signed to the Premier League, to UEFA. They'll be their own independent. Do you know what I mean?
No, but it was still the way I envisioned it. It will be a Super League, which will be like a Champions League, which will be played every other week.
Midweek. It was a midweek thing. It was midweek every week.
It was
midweek. No, yeah, but it was a midweek thing. It wasn't.
Was it every?
No, I don't think it was even every week. Like I think that from what they were saying, they wanted there to be about 18 teams.
All right, but Nate, this is the thing though, Nate. Yeah, like you proposed the Super League, yeah. But no one of them have come out to explain. Because look, we're all guessing. We're just guessing. No, I don't think so. No one has come out to explain what is. This is the problem. Like if you come out of this league, just come out and say this is why we have proposed this league. No, but this is what will happen in it. This is what will happen. Right. No explanation.
No, but also, do you not think that this Super League is not something that they dreamt of overnight? Everybody has known about it. Yeah.
Arsenal Wenger spoke about it in the night when he first came over.
But what I'm saying is, the issue is like a lot of fanfare and fury is not about the Super League. A lot of people are now vexed because they think they're taking away from all of those other things. And that's the FA's fault. Yeah. When they're like, oh, we're going to ban you. They can't. How can you ban somebody? You got to, okay. All right. Put it this way. Yeah. And even when you hear people like Gary Neville, all of these Stan Collymore, all these people on their high soapboxes, yeah, and I'm like, shut up. Are you vexed because BT Sport have got the deal already or whatever? Do you know what I mean? Like Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher. I just feel like I had what's his name? Who's the one with the big ears on Match of Day?
Gary Lineker.
Gary Lineker's talking about I will not work with them. Who cares? Yeah. Like who cares? We've got Michael Richard and Alex Scott, bruv. No one cares, Gary. Get me? Like you're old school, bruv.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna go and be in sports soon, bruv. Yeah,
but people were forgetting that Sky done the exact same thing back in the day with Division 1.
exactly.
And that was a profit. It was I think it was 5 teams that took the Premiership, the first division to Premiership, and it was the whole Sky deal. Do you know what I mean? To better them. It was the same thing, but obviously it's different because you still have promotions and relegations, blah, blah, blah. But it was all for the money. It was all money as well. Do you know what I mean? And just because now they're not involved in this and they're not getting no piece of the cake, they're throwing their toys at the pram, man. Yeah, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't. If you do this, no. But again, this Super League thing, what they propose is wrong. It doesn't make sense.
No, it's not wrong though.
You're saying it doesn't, because you still don't know. Because you still don't know.
Okay, so I don't know. Thank you. I don't know what it's about. That's why I'm saying it's wrong. I don't know what it's about yet.
From what it was about they were going to set up something that rivals the Champions League, where they have the best of the best clubs in Europe, or potentially the world, because it may start off as Europe, it could potentially go to the world, and they will play each other, and it would be literally just like the American sports, where you have like almost like 2 conferences, like East and West or whatever it is, then they'd all play each other, and the top 6 teams or whatever it is would then qualify for the quarterfinals, and then it would be a knockout competition with the winners winning whatever the tournament is called.
JP Morgan.
The JP Morgan
and these teams will still be in their relevant leagues.
Yeah. That's the plan. The plan was never to take them out of their league. The plan was, bruv, but my thing is they've been doing this bruv, what did you think this pre-season tournament, every one of them clubs going to every season?
But then what happened to Champions League, Europa? What happened?
It's up to UEFA to deal with that. That's the UEFA's business.
And the thing is, UEFA, the guy, I think his name is Alex Saffron. I can't remember Alex. I can't remember. He's greedy, you know. They're all thinking about the money.
Of course.
Because everyone's backing you. I see what UEFA's saying. No. UEFA is just as greedy, and they're vexed because those men are trying to take away their food.
100%.
That's what it is down to it. At the end of the day, everyone's vexed. Obviously, everyone's got a perception of they're going to leave the country, leave the Premier League. The Premier League's not going to exist, but grassroots are never going to happen again. It's like, come on, guys, you need to calm down. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. And that's my thing, is it was never going to happen. I just felt like, for me, it was people over-exaggerated. People didn't even allow, like you said, Kel, people didn't even allow people to find out what the Super League was before everyone started going up in arms.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and that's why.
But this is why they should have come out in force to say, before the whole, because everyone's rumors. So like,
Kel, this is what they said.
Do you know what?
They released it at like 12 o'clock. They said, we're going to tell you more at 9:30. That's what they said on Sunday. Yeah. At 7 o'clock or whatever it was, the FA had already said, we're going to kick you out of the talk. We're going to kick you out of all of these competitions. So you didn't even let a man finish saying what he was saying before they said, no, before you even, and also that statement they came out with so early was pre-written. That means you knew about it.
Yeah, because do you know what? There was a whistleblower. That's why this is why it's all gone wrong. Because they wouldn't have done it. They wouldn't have just done it now. It doesn't make no sense. There was, because when I heard the UEFA guy speak, he was talking about the day it happened. He had an interview. He said something about 96 hours prior. So they knew 96 hours before. So someone's whistleblowed it, and they're like, oh shit, we're forced to kind of say the information now before it's leaked from anywhere else. And that's where it's all gone wrong.
I saw a thing what Wenger said, that how obviously they're trying, the Premiership, as proven, is the richest league, and the other European teams ain't happy about it, so they're trying to like destroy the Premier League.
Not destroy it. They want to take some of the money.
They're taking the 6 of the most wealthiest clubs from the Premier League.
No, but what I'm saying,
out.
Because they want
you assume.
But what I'm saying is they want a piece of the pie. Like that's the Champions League. Everyone wants a piece of the pie. But this is what I'm saying. Everyone in England is up in arms. How many people are in England?
What do you mean, population-wise?
Yeah, population-wise. What's the population in the United Kingdom? 69, 70 million.
Census is still going.
About 70 million. About 70 million. Yeah. Not everyone supports football. Yeah. But let's go half. 35. Yeah. Again, giveaway. We're not even going to care about what division you care about, or if you're a guy that doesn't support football, vice versa, or a girl that doesn't support football. Yeah. Say 35,000 people. How many people are in the world?
7 billion.
7 billion. Yeah. You've got to understand the Premier League is a global sport right now. Yeah. Do you think they care about 35 million people when they're responding to 3 billion people worldwide? Yeah. The sport, for the sport to grow, it is a global thing. No one cares if somebody on some little island doesn't want your team to do that. Look at the American sport model. Yeah. You could be called, I don't know, the Milwaukee water bottles. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, your owner will pick you up from Milwaukee and take you to Chicago and then rename you the Chicago water bottles.
No, but listen, I know that in America, because like LA, was it the Raiders? They used to be Los Angeles, now they're Oakland. I know what you mean. But Dizzle, like in the UK, yeah, you tell me this, how's the average Joe Blog is going to buy a ticket to watch Arsenal go to Madrid and watch Arsenal play Madrid, and then next week buy another ticket, go to Milan, watch.
How do they do? What I mean? How do they do it in the Champions League or the Europa League?
It's an occasion. That's different. No, but this is going to be a continuous thing, though. It's going to be like a. Bruv, we don't know how often it's going to be, but
do you think Robbie and them man there like worry about saying they can't go to certain games?
I said Joe Blogs, like the average guy. Do you know what I mean?
Bruv, they're there. But that's what I'm saying. Those average guys are there every week.
Boy. Traveling, you know, some of the games will be held in America because all these American companies will say, "Oh, come play at our Rams stadium, can host like 200,000 people. Come play in our stadium in New York."
Whatever, but don't forget, there's people in those countries who want to see these players from day one.
Yeah, but make it a one-off. Like, you see how NFL comes here as a one-off.
No, I saw. Yeah. They're here twice a season.
Yeah, that's not common though.
It is every season for the next 10 years. 2 games a season they're here.
Yeah, that's Spurs, isn't it?
Yeah. Could you think those people in their country thinking, Wagwan, why are you just taking my team? But they pack out Spurs.
But listen, all I'm saying is, Man City now are putting out. Chelsea are going to put out.
I see. Now I'm going to be honest with you. See, this is where it's upset me. You see them teams there. Excuse my French. They're all pussios. All of them.
Straight.
All of them are pussios.
Why? Who's what? Because they're putting it out.
Yeah, come on, with you.
It makes no sense.
But fan pressure. It's the fan pressure.
Oh, get out of here, bruv.
The fans made the club. Fans. What are you guys talking about?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
The fans made the club. What are you talking about?
First
the fans are against this. They have to stop it.
No. Well, 1 minute. First of all, what you did, you went behind everyone's back and formed a crew, decided to go and do this. Now it's come out a bit earlier than usual, a bit earlier than planned. Everyone's emotional, so you can say, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna pull out." Come on, you can't do that.
Well, they're doing it, mate.
And also, they're saying that contract you signed was legally binding, but you can't pull yourself out.
But that contract they signed for the Premiership is legally binding, and they're pulling out.
But they're not pulling out the Premier League. No, that's the difference. They're not pulling out the Premier League. Remember, they're not pulling out the Premier League.
But this is the thing. We don't know this. We don't know. We don't know.
No, they said this is a midweek competition. That was in the statement. This is a midweek competition.
What does that mean, though? What does that mean, Dizzle?
That means they're playing in the midweek and they're not replacing the league.
No,
that's what it actually also said. It's not to replace the league.
Yeah, but it's to replace the Champions League and Europa and all that stuff. So
yeah, but that's not the Premier League.
UEFA, that's different. They can leave UEFA Champions League if they want to.
But this is the thing. The Premiership are now saying if you do, we're kicking you out. So obviously they can't. They have to leave. That's stop it.
The Premiership are not going to kick nobody
out.
But this is what they're threatening. This is what they're saying.
Listen. I'm telling you now, they're not kicking nobody. They're not deducting no points. They're not banning no one from playing from England. I think UEFA can do that, right?
Yeah, it's all nonsense. Who's banning who? You reckon the Premier League going to say, okay, next season we're going to make a point deduction for all the best teams in the thing? For them to say, okay,
but why are you not so for this? Though?
No. That's what I'm not saying. I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I just don't like the huge uproar that everyone is without even fully understanding what's happening.
But and whose fault is that?
No. Fully understand? No, it's out. No, what I'm saying is we're getting emotional. Like for me, like everyone needs to take a step back. Let them say what the thing is going on, and then we'll deal with it. Yeah. But at the moment, people are talking about like this is the end of the world, bruv. There is still racism going in football. Yeah. There is still COVID. It's still a pandemic, worldwide pandemic. I have never seen Boris move like this.
Because it's money, it's capitalism.
I've never seen Prince William move like this.
It's money, bro. It's just because it's money coming out of their pockets. That's why.
Therefore, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm against. The fact that if this is going to make money come out of your pocket and make you move like this, then I'm all for it. Okay, all right. Kel, you work for a business, yeah? Your business has a takeover, yeah? Your business is taken over by another organization, all right? Let's say you work in a school, for example, yeah? You work in a school. Your school's brought out by an academy. You don't agree with the principle of the academy, but are you to blame? No, you're just an employee, yeah? You're just an employee.
I get that.
So that's what I'm saying. But you had people going against these players and these managers like it's to them. They have done nothing.
Yeah, that's stupid.
The Premier League, you allowed this to happen. Why did you allow it to happen? Because you allowed foreign investment. Yeah, you was okay when the money was coming in. Yeah, you was all for it. You allowed. Look, we allowed a country to take over Man City, a country to take over PSG, the Americans to take over Arsenal, Liverpool, Spurs.
So let's say,
Man United.
Okay, we fully don't understand the whole shenanigans of this Super League, yeah. But let's say West Ham having a great season so far, and let's say they finish first in the Premiership. Would they have right to the Super League now, or do they just stay in the Premiership? Like, how is it done? We don't know.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's not for that's what you got to understand. That's not for the Super League to deal with. The Super League have told you what they're doing. You as UEFA, now you sort out your shit. You sort out your shit.
Yeah, they can't sort out their shit without Real Madrid.
Why?
Barcelona.
That's not their business, though.
Yeah, but come on, those are the big teams that people dream to play against. Everyone wants to play against Messi. Everyone wants to play against Ronaldo. Everyone wants to play against these special players. Mbappe, well, Mbappe will still be there, but people want to play against these special teams and players. Do you know what I mean? So
and you'll still play.
You can't just put them in some separate league.
You'll play them in the Premier League.
No, I mean, but like a player in England want to play a Messi one day in their life. They want to do that.
Go to one of the founding clubs.
Come on, bro.
Play them in international football.
Nah. See, that's not right, bro. It's not right.
Why is it not right?
That's every kid's dream to play in the Champions League.
Bro,
play against these special teams and special players.
Go and play for one of those clubs.
You just deprive them of that overnight.
Go and play for one of those clubs then.
Bro, obviously can't, because how's man like, I don't know. I can't think of a player right now, but this is like how Leicester won the Premiership that season, yeah? They should have a right to play at Barcelona because they won the Premiership. But now this Super League is stripping of that right. It's stripping of that right.
Guys, you got to understand, this is sport, yeah? This is a sport and it's entertainment.
It's more than sport.
Let's not talk about...
That's what girls say. Why get so emotional? This kicking the ball. That's how you're coming across.
No. You're saying it's a right, bro. A right.
Yes, it's their right.
It's not their right, bro.
They've worked so hard throughout the season
to
gain access to the Champions League, to play the elite teams, the elite players.
No. That's not
their
right.
right.
That's not a right, bro.
That's their right, bro.
It's not a right because if
why
at any point,
right? Why?
Okay, look. All right, this season, yeah. Okay, let's
sorry, man. We'll wrap up soon.
West Ham finished fourth, yeah. West Ham finished fourth, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
West Ham finished fourth. If you normally finish fourth, you get in the Champions League, yeah.
Yeah.
But this season, Chelsea, they end up being sixth, but they win the Champions League. Arsenal, they're whatever, and they win the Europa League. West Ham don't get into Champions League. Yeah. But that was their right. They got to fourth. They should get in the Champions League. No, but it's not. That's not
rules put in place. There's rules.
What I'm saying is, therefore, it's still rules, bro.
No, it's not. That's not rules. You're just stripping them. Like, how the hell is Arsenal and Tottenham in that Super League?
Because this is what
just because of money.
Right, Kel.
Especially Tottenham.
Kel,
what have they won?
Listen to what you're saying. It's not about what you are. It's about money. It's a money move.
Yes. Well, that makes it wrong anyway.
No, it doesn't. Kel.
Yes. Because you know what? If it was a fact, no, wait. Yeah, this Super League. If this Super League is set up here, and again, West Ham win the league. Yeah, West Ham should have an automatic right into that Super League to play those teams.
Why should they have an automatic right?
Why? Because they've won the Premiership.
That's got nothing to do with nothing. It's not a competition set by the Premier League.
This is why players play football, to play the top and elite.
This
is why they're in there.
This is what you're proving to me what is wrong with the British nation right now.
Oh my gosh. But the whole point of you wanting to get at least fourth is to go to the Champions League, yeah? Why do you want to go to Champions League for? Because you played the elite clubs and you play the elite players. It's part of the experience. I can say, yeah, I've been in Champions League. So now this Super League club is stripping them of that. Okay,
no, it's also not stripping them.
It's stripping that pathway of them ever playing against those players in their life. Why?
Bro, the Champions League was only supposed to be for the champions. Yeah, it was only for the champions. We then expanded it and kept it expanded. The Champions League, even next season, they want to expand it further. Yeah,
it's 36 teams.
Get out of it. This is not the Champions League anymore.
So I'm trying to say, they might as well call it Europa Cup, because that's what it should be.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean about we get a right. And bruv, there is no rights. There's no privileges. It is football, bruv. If you don't
maybe rights is the wrong word, but that pathway that they usually have to face those elite players and
make a new Champions League.
Play football for.
Make a new Champions League
from them.
Make a new Champions League.
And they can't make how can you make a new Champions League when Barcelona, Real Madrid, Chelsea, Man City, all their big boy teams are not in there? That's not a Champions League.
It's an invitational, bruv. You've got an invitational, bruv. There's also 5 teams that are going to be invited.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
Life isn't fair. Life isn't fair.
Oh, come on, bruv. Come on.
Life isn't fair.
Nah. You'll be devil's advocate here. That's all you're doing.
I'm not. I'm just saying. I don't agree with the fanfare that people have a right. I'm saying this. This is what I'm saying. As an owner, I have brought this club. Football is no longer about the fans. It is a business.
Of course, it's about the fans. The fans.
It is no.
What are you talking about? Without the fans, there won't be no football.
It's Kel.
But listen, of course it's about the fans. You can't say it's not about the fans. It is about the fans as well.
Okay, what fans is it about? Is it about the 60,000 fans that come and fill out my season every season? No, it's a global thing. Guys, it's a business.
The fans are the ones who buy your t-shirts. No matter what.
Do you think t-shirts make money? No.
Yes, they do. They do.
Guys, shirts not
what are you talking about?
No. Also, they're
come
not.
on.
They're not, guys.
Why is it? You know how Ronaldo and Messi cost so much to buy them, or any other player?
No, don't listen to about shirts.
Yes,
it's not, sir.
Of course it is. What are you talking about?
When you're working with BT Sport and they're doing £1 billion deals for your rights for your football, that is where you're getting money from. Yeah. And also, I still blame UEFA. Like I said, you allowed these owners to invest their money in your club. You didn't say you are only allowed to get 49% of the club. You allowed them to buy the entirety of the club. Now it is their business. They do with it what they want. If tomorrow they said, I want this club to fold, they have every right to do it. It is their business.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what we did. We allowed them to come in, and that's what I'm saying. We allowed this investment. So now they want to make money for themselves. That's up to them. If you then said to those players, you have an option, you can play in this Super League, or you can stay and go to another team in the Premier League or another team in Spanish League. Fair enough.
What option? They don't have no option. If they don't play for any of those teams, they can't play in the Super League.
If as a player, you really look, as you had people like Klopp come out and say, I really don't want to do this. Then, okay, you leave your club, go work at a club that is not going to go in the Super League. As a player, if you want to go and play, you think you're so against this, leave that club, put a request in, go to one of them other clubs. Go build up West Ham. Go build up whatever.
It's not as easy as that. You know, they got contracts and stuff, bro. It's not as easy as that, bro. Come on.
Bro,
you got like you just do that. Okay, yeah, all right. Club or gone. You can't do that. But anyway, let's agree.
Of course they do that. Kel, how do you leave a club?
No, but what I'm trying to say, but you're saying that all these players don't agree with it. You know that Liverpool got a whole figure on Instagram.
They're all chatting shit. This is what I'm trying to, this is what I mean. This is the maddest thing. They're all chatting shit. What is this? Oh, we're all gonna send out this one statement. Not one of them has even changed his own statement. The only player that came out was Aubameyang. Aubameyang came with his own couple words. He said, boy, like I have been in hospital for a little while. I've seen all of this. This is mad. I'm coming off social media. Yeah? Every Liverpool player put out the same statement.
Listen, man, we're not going to agree.
We're not supposed to agree on this. We're not supposed to agree on it because you lot are wrong.
No, you're wrong, bro. You know you're wrong.
I'm never wrong. I'm not wrong on this.
On this occasion and the many occasions before, you're wrong. Anyway.
Also,
to films and
no, we're not even getting to films and TV shows yet. Okay, and the reason we're not getting
I tried Merv, yeah.
Yeah, Merv looked like he went to put a jumper on.
I had this one already, man.
Oh, so do you know what more than anything? Yeah, is all of this happened, and no one even realized that Mourinho got fucking sacked.
For real, you know.
That as well.
That's mad.
Like,
Before a cup game, that's mental.
How can you sack him before the cup final?
Mental.
It's a small-minded club,
No
man.
respect.
Yeah.
It's a small-minded club, man.
But it would be good to see the reason why he got sacked, because obviously there was rumors going around.
It's not because of that.
this.
It's not because of that.
Was,
It's because they're shit. They're shit, and he probably just didn't align with their thing. But I also think now that there are talks of all of these clubs like backing out of this and like walking back with their leg between their tails between their legs, or whatever, I won't be surprised if you see some of these American owners start selling up these clubs.
Sell them, yes. Good. I hate them anyway. I hate all of them.
To be fair, I don't see that happening just yet anytime soon.
You think? Watch when people start saying, okay, you lot want to talk about money. Watch when they start taking money back out of the game. Yeah,
We'll Arsenal always get a buyer, bro. You know this.
I wasn't just talking about Arsenal. I'm talking about all of them.
They'll all get buyers. You know this, bro. They'll all get buyers.
Bruv, you're gonna see anyway. Like I said, we'll be talking about this for weeks to come. You mark my words. All right, Merv, but I'll let you know when we're gonna do it. All right. Apologies, but yeah, Merv can wake up now. Merv fully looks like he's sleeping.
No, so there's one quick thing. I don't know if you've seen the footage of Peter checks outside at Stamford Bridge saying, "We will sort it out. No. We will sort it out." It's like,
no, he said let the players sort it out. Even that though, come on, that's ridiculous. You're gonna be outside the fuck that, man. No, they was there screaming,
you know what,
and stopping the coaches get through.
Let's move on, bro. Let's move on.
British fans are fucking mad. I'll be real, man. We're fucking so entitled, bro. We're so entitled. It's unbelievable. There's so much stuff going on.
Football came from here. But anyway, come on.
Fuck that, boy. Anyway, let's move on to TV and film.
Boom bang. Let's do this, baby.
Yay!
All right, guys, should we do a little energizer for Merv?
Hey, do what you guys are doing, man. I'm just hearing it.
Well, it's pretty pissed at us, you know.
Yeah, no,
we're gonna get told off after the pod, boy. We're gonna get told off.
I don't have the energy today, man. I don't have the energy.
All right. Well, this Friday is going to be the finale of Falcon and Winter Soldier. So, Falcon and Winter Soldier came out last week, Friday, episode 5. So obviously it left us on episode 4 with the great reveal that John Walker killed the Flag Smasher with the shield, and it was all over social media, and there was the iconic like sight with the blood coming off the shield. Then it picks up from literally, I think, minutes after that episode. What was your thoughts on episode 5?
Big.
Yeah. See, it's quite more of a grounded episode, this one as well. Like, you obviously had the action scene at the beginning between, what's his name, John Walker, Bucky, and Sam. Like, and yeah, and I thought, you know what? I was saying last week, innit? I thought he was actually just going to give up the shield, but it's like they just took it from him. Like, they had to beat it out of him, basically. And yeah, so, and the rest of the episode just really kind of felt about, now is Sam actually going to take up the mantle now, isn't it? Like, he's got the shield, but is he necessarily going to take up the mantle? And it seems like, obviously, he's finally accepted now, isn't it? And obviously, Bucky just kind of giving him, like, look what the shield means, and it belongs to his, like, probably last family member and all that. That's how he kind of described Cap and that. So, yeah, it's like he's just coming to acceptance of the shield, man.
But also on that, it also found out some deep truths about, you know, being Captain America, the responsibilities it comes with. And, you know, when he spoke to the first person, what's that guy's name who had the first serum, who was part of the black guy.
Is it Elijah?
Yeah.
Not Elijah. Yeah, Elijah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
And he was speaking to him, and he was saying, you know, they'll never let a black person be Captain America.
Yeah.
And you know, and in my head, and we never really thought about the whole racism concept of it.
Oh no, we did.
Yeah.
I think our second ever episode of the Fully Geek Pod, that was one of the things we said. We said, will there ever be a black Captain America? Would they allow them to be a black Captain America?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and but you know what? It's like I kind of felt like they really tapped into the whole race thing, as well. And I thought, are they going to go too far into it or come out of it? But I think they handled it really well, because it's weird, because even though like Isaiah was like, they're never going to let anyone be a black Captain America, and even if they did, that basically that person's a sellout more or less, isn't it? And I thought, so it's almost like, all right, well, maybe in this day and age they are allowing certain things to happen, but still don't take it because you're going to be selling us out anyway. So it's a bit deep, man. But I think you just kind of had Sam being conflicted with, like, obviously what I guess another black man telling him, like, all right, do I follow this route, or do I just follow what Bucky wants, or actually do I just follow what I believe is right and do what I need to do in it? So, and I think that's where he's at right now.
And and you got to think about was it Josiah? What's his name? Like, you got to remember what year. I don't know. I can't. I just made. but you got to remember what year he took the serum and how different those times were.
Yeah, exactly. He's talking from his pain as well.
Yeah,
so, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And he obviously showed all those scars he had and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Who's that woman that turned up though? Is she the big bad? Is she the Hydra?
Yeah,
lead or something?
Yeah, who is she? Yeah,
that Julia Louis-Dreyfus character. I think. Yeah, I don't know who she is. She was in Seinfeld, isn't it? She was in Seinfeld.
Yeah, so she is. That's what she's supposed to be. Supposed to be the new person, which is supposed to. So
is she the one that everyone's been?
No, we don't know. We don't know yet. Okay. So it's still a toss up between her and my girl, of who we think who's going to be it. It could be a misdirect, but what it is, because of the way the films have gone and the TV shows have gone, she was originally supposed to be in. I think she would have been in Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
So when you've seen her in this, it would have made more sense. But obviously we then had the pandemic. Obviously everything hasn't come out in the order that it was originally supposed to come out with. So I think you're supposed to be even more of a kind of, oh, that was my girl, where actually now it's kind of flipped the other way around.
Yeah. That makes sense.
But yeah, so we had so also, did you not find it weird that he didn't know how to throw the shield anymore? Like last week he was throwing the shield like normal. Then this week he was like struggling to catch it and all that.
Yeah, that was weird. Even in the when, basically him and Bucky are playing catch with the shield.
Yeah,
like they're just casually throwing it all calm, and then you had that end montage where it's just like almost like he didn't know what he was doing. Like obviously it showed him just struggling a bit, and then eventually it's like that was weird to me.
Yeah, I thought he knew how to throw the shield.
Yeah,
but the thing is, he fully does. I query that clip if that's in the right place or not.
And if it's not,
the fact that he was struggling, because
if they've done like a flashback thing, they've done it poorly, because it didn't indicate at all that it was a flashback. And why would it be a flashback? Do you know what I mean? So I don't think it was.
No. I mean, like that scene, that edit of that scene should have been in the beginning of the show. Like throwing the shield, because it doesn't make sense, because like you said, we've seen him throw it left, right, and center.
I'm sure he was throwing it at the beginning of the first episode, no?
No, so I'm saying in this that's what I'm saying. In this series, he was throwing it. He was playing catch.
In the first episode, I'm sure he was throwing it in the first episode. But
but you see, he'd be more dynamic, like in this one, where he's doing flips and do you know what I mean? Throwing at weird angles and.
Did you not find some of the flips a bit weird though?
No, because as a stuntman, isn't it? I don't know. It's the stuntman. You can tell it was a stuntman doing it.
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, why are you throwing it and doing a flip? I just thought it was a weird thing to do.
But the question I ask is, right, he's doing all these flips and all that kind of stuff, but the guy's got no serum. So, do you think, as being Captain America, should he take
John Walker? John Walker had those before he took the serum. He didn't have it.
No, but I mean, like Captain America, our Captain America, he's been through battles, and there's no way he's surviving any of those battles without a serum.
But Sam's got Falcon, innit?
What's her name? Black Widow don't have any serum. She could more or less handle a lot of stuff.
She's not fighting Thanos, bruv.
She did.
She didn't really.
A couple of gunshots.
Yeah, she's
From like 200 meters away.
But that's what I'm saying, because like Sam will pass quick.
Yeah, but he's got well, we don't know yet. Well, he's got a new suit now, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wakanda.
A new Wakandan vibranium suit, and there's talk of his wings that obviously he left.
Yeah.
He's going to go over to is Spa. I can't remember what his Spa's name is. You know, the brethren, the one that was helping him in the original.
Yeah.
So apparently he's going to take on the wings of Falcon, and he may be the new Falcon.
But I'm sure Falcon still has. I'm sure Sam still does have the wings as well. You know.
No, Sam. Remember Sam? Remember he phoned him and said Sam said he left the wings there.
Yeah, but I think. But I think Bucky, when Bucky pulled in that favor for them, it's like, yeah, can you like? Actually, we don't know what's in the box.
No, so we know they're saying they potentially it's going to be his Captain America suit.
I reckon it's either going to be the wings or both.
Both. Yeah, it has to be both.
You know, give me a joke when John Walker snapped the wings. Falcon was like, like it hurt him. Bro, don't give me that. It's your backpack, yeah. It didn't. You don't feel no pain, bro. Like his wings come out of his back, you know. Get out of here, man.
What do you think about what's his name, Baron Zemo being taken in by Dora Milaje? Like I thought he would have had more of a role in it, you know, but probably he served his purpose there, isn't it?
But they're saying that he's still got some role though, because apparently where they're going to take him to is going to be almost like it's like a super prison basically, and that's where all of the MCU baddies are going to end up. And there's like, I think there's supposed to be a series about that, which I guess will be a
series. I thought it's called. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Diesel. Yeah.
So he's gonna be. I think that's where he's gonna be involved in again.
Yeah.
You see how like the Wakandans basically have just replaced more or less Tony Stark for the moment, innit? Like there's no tech guy in it or anything like that. And I wonder though, like once Reed Richards comes into play, is he going to be the tech guy?
Oh, you mean Fantastic Four guy?
Yeah. So who knows, man?
And then you got it ended on we had our first post-credit scene.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with Walker making his own version of the shield, which is he's now going to become US agent.
Yeah. Bro, yeah, go on.
And he put his badge, like one of his medals on the shield.
Yeah.
Who is he? Is he a character that we're not going to know? Because I don't...
Yeah, that's what he becomes, isn't it? That's what he becomes US agent, yeah. But
that's what he calls himself.
That shield looks like if he throws it at the wall, it's breaking in 3 pieces, isn't it?
Well, for me, I would trust me. I would throw where he got vibranium from. I was like,
but is it even vibranium?
It's not any aluminium, bro.
Is it? That's what I'm saying. Man went in his shed, brother, and just took some slippers a bit of that.
So leftovers.
That is CDT.
That other bit.
No one says CDT anymore, you know, bro. Gosh, man, showing your age, mate.
I don't know what it's called.
CDT, you know.
It's DT. It's just called DT. Design Technology.
Oh, is what it's called?
Wow.
You see? But what did the C stand for? What did the C stand for?
Craft, innit? Design Technology.
Oh,
Bruv, that was old school, bro. CDT, yeah. That was school days.
I used to like that song.
I said it was the best ever.
Yeah, man.
I made a box.
I still got a shoehorn that I made. I still got a shoehorn at my mum's that I made.
I made a doorstop, bro.
I got a box that's upstairs in my room.
You still got it?
Yeah, I still got it. And I made a key ring, but I lost that. I was playing one day in the park. I was throwing it up in the air and catching it. And I threw it up, it got stuck in the tree. And there's nothing I could do.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, it had my initials on it. Like, you know, like you learn, you make plastic and then you put another one in it. Learn how to do soldering and them thing there.
These clocks, no, so
yeah, but so Falcon Winter Soldier, definitely the season finale next week. Or this week, shall I say? I'm definitely looking forward to it. It'll be interesting. Hopefully, we find out who the power broker is.
Yeah.
I want a few round off, and I want it to kind of then flow into a film, if that makes sense. Like, so we're going to be anticipate some form of film with them all in, or what have you. Whether it is the new Captain America, what's going to happen with Bucky? He's no longer the Winter Soldier. Is he now going to go around? Is he going to go back to the little boy's dad, and apologize and say, "Look, my man, I killed your son," innit?
Oh yeah, for real. I think he has to, man, because
Closure, innit?
yeah, he has to. Yeah, at least one of them, innit? At least one person.
Merv,
Yeah.
Elijah's grandson, does he have powers as well?
I don't think he has powers, but I'm sure he's going to be part of the new Avengers.
What in New Avengers? What's his power? What does he do then?
I probably don't know. I don't know. Yeah, but I think he's supposed to be one of them. Anyway.
Yeah.
But like I said, again, for me, this is all interesting because it was that whole kind of thing where it was like, we're so used to our own Marvel characters and what they were doing, and we're slowly being introduced to like new characters and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem weird. If
No,
you know what I mean? Like,
no.
because at first I was a little bit, I was a little bit shook of the whole transition thing. And I was like, no, I'd prefer there to be like, you know, like how they redo Spider-Man or they redo Batman.
Yeah.
I in my head, I was expecting to redo Iron Man again and just keep on kind of recirculating.
Yeah. No,
But we're literally saying, no, that character's gone now.
I'll say, man, after Tony Stark is Riri Williams, mate. Ironheart, yeah.
Yeah,
so hopefully she comes in it, yeah.
So yeah, that's Falcon and the Soldier season finale this Friday, the 23rd of April, which is also St. George's Day, which is the patron saint of the United Kingdom. All right. I'm just trying to give you facts. Facts. You know what I mean? Okay, also I'm trying to keep the energy. I'm trying to get the boys back after I think some of them want to cuss me for my views. So
well, just know Arsenal officially out as well.
Are we out as well?
Just a statement.
Pussy holes. Sorry, but it's nothing, man. All right, sorry. Invincible.
I didn't enjoy this episode, you know.
No, I enjoyed it.
I didn't really enjoy this episode, nah. I fell asleep.
Did you wake up and watch it again though?
Nah.
No.
I'm trying to think what happened, man. It's like
this is the one where he went to college.
Yeah.
And that guy fetched another guy.
Yeah, that was a bit of a dark episode, man. Like they just mutilated that guy's body as well, innit?
Yeah.
The wealthy son of the university. Like,
and they turn him into like clones and stuff. All right, well, not clones, like these things. But
like
I'm going to be honest with
cyborg.
Yeah. My boy Cheeky called me and we had a little heart to heart. Bruv, I'm here for Invincible, yeah? But why is it every week he's getting beaten up into almost like an inch of his life, bro? Like it's upsetting me, bro.
Well, he's still novice, man. He's still novice.
I know, I hear that, but come on,
bruv, you're super. You got powers. Every week he's getting brushed.
Oh, I like that because again, if he was just I even still think that he became invincible and doing all these things a bit too early for my liking.
Bit too quickly.
Right. He's still 18, isn't he?
Well, whether he's 18 or not, he just doesn't have. He don't. Like, you got to remember, his dad's got
his powers. He's just got his powers.
His dad comes from that planet, and he's just been doing it a long time, and he's just got his powers. So the only reason, like, basically, if he didn't have his powers, he'd be dead already. Yeah, because he don't have the experience, isn't it? He's not a soldier.
But he's getting brushed every week.
All right, but we got to remember. Listen, at the end of the day, he's half human, half alien, isn't it? Well, whatever his dad is. So he's going to get battered. He hasn't got the full power potential yet, or hasn't learned the capability of controlling it. We've seen when he gets angry or gets emotional about something, he energizes, it blows up. So I don't know how many episodes are left. Is there a few more on it? I take it.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Do you not think that he should just tell my girl as well? Like, just like tell Amber.
That's the whole thing in there, because even now his friend knows now, isn't it?
Yeah, we just tell Amber, like, let's get over and done with. Like, look, babes, when I'm missing, this is why I'm missing, isn't it?
But do you know what is it? I don't think if it's a case of, is it a serious relationship?
I think it is.
He's 18 years old. It's just like, do you tell your? Well, he's not even. I can't even say first love. It's just a new thing, isn't it?
No, I believe it's supposed to be a real relationship.
Yeah,
I don't know whether they.
I was in love when I was 18. Thank you very much, Rich.
What, for 2 weeks?
Well, I thought I was. Well, 2 days.
Oh my God. Well, we can talk about this one offline, bro.
I plead the fifth, but yeah, I definitely plead the fifth. But yeah, so yeah, I think you should just tell her. But what about the dad? So you've got Omni-Man and the missus, like, she knows.
He is going to kill her.
Yeah, I think he'll kill her. And then
he's
Invincible
Taylor.
walk in
His tailor. That guy made a scene.
That scene was intense, man. It's like, just coming for a couple of beers. The way he looked at him like, I'm gonna snap your neck afterwards, isn't it?
He fully gave him the side eye, boy.
It's that side eye.
Yeah, I missed all this part.
Yo, conked out, boy.
I conked out.
I can't believe Kel did a Nate and it just kept moving.
I kept it moving.
When I do it, I at least get up. I rewind it. I might fall asleep again. I rewind it again. It could be about 5 times that I've watched the same thing over and over again.
Kel's like, the boys will fill in the gaps for me, boy.
Yeah, that's what I said to you. I thought, you know what? I'll just jump in. The ones I can remember, I'll jump in it.
Like, but what do you think is going to happen? Because I had a theory and I was online and I asked a question about Invincible. And my theory was that the dad and the son were going to fight to the death and the son will then kill him. And someone responded to my tweet and said, he's dilute. He will never win against his dad.
Dilute.
Yeah. And that just dashed my whole theory out the window. I was just like...
I don't think they'll fight. I don't think they would fight this season. I think there will be times where they're against each other. But I also think that Omni-Man, I think, will also change.
As in for the
I think he's having a little battle within himself.
Yeah, he'll change because, and the reason why it slightly upsets me on these programs is because they all change for Gal.
No.
Like I don't know, man. I don't know why I hide.
But the mom is gonna get murked. You wait.
She's not gonna get murked.
Oh, you wait.
I reckon he's gonna change for the mum.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about the mum's fate, like because the way I thought he was gonna kill her right in the day, like.
Nah, but kill her for what though? You did it.
Yeah, I know, but you're not meant to know.
Bro, this is not like I don't know. There's something really just
he was about
him, bro.
Yeah, he's a Satan, bro.
He's like bloody Homelander and combined with Negan and everyone, bro, all together.
Thank you.
Get me?
But he's watching his son get battered to death, bro. That battle cat, whatever his name is, destroying him, bro.
Oh.
And the thing is, he's watching, when your son's getting battered and he's watching, it's like, I'm going to go home now. Hi, honey, how are you? Nah.
Yeah. And
we'll see.
No, but you're right, Kel. This kind of was a bit of a weaker episode, I think.
Yeah, it was. It was a weaker one. Definitely.
Yeah.
You got the twins, they're growing that body still.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Once the girl eventually gets healed.
Yeah. So is the robot fully in love with her or what?
He's got a soft spot for her.
Yeah, it seems so.
And that body that their twins are building, has that got what's his name in it?
It's got the DNA of
the Vulture.
I don't know if it's the Vulture. I thought it was the Invincible ones, You remember he took it? Remember he took
a sample of
because I think he's trying to recreate him.
Did you know that scene remind me of RoboCop 2, innit? Kane, when they take his brain out of his
I can't remember RoboCop.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see how they go on. But I think it was interesting that they even put the LGBT stuff in the cartoon. So I thought
animation. That's what Young Justice started to do in the 3rd season.
Oh, is it?
Well. So they try. Yeah.
So it's a very modern way of looking at things.
And you know what? Yeah. And it's weird because they in the comics his best friend wasn't gay, So I think they changed it around. I think they've had to alter a lot of the story to keep it modern because even like they didn't have
Amber's not black. Amber's some white.
They didn't have like phones like mobile phones like that either, like just texting and all that stuff and whatever. But so. Yeah, because that's been around for ages, this series. But obviously they had to just change it up, really.
Yeah, so I think, like I said, this is obviously series 1, and I think the plan is there to have multiple seasons. So yeah, we'll carry on with that. So, Sweet Mother of Jesus. That takes us to episode 6. Or 5. 5 of Line of Duty.
What an episode, mate.
Big episode.
Yeah. What an episode.
It was very action packed.
You think so?
It wasn't action packed. It was more.
I think there was a lot of dialogue, to the point where I started, because like obviously we've watched it like when it's come on, like, and I'm like, they're mentioning so many names that I know, but I just can't place them anymore.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm hearing all these names in the past, even though I watched it recently, to be honest. But because there's so many characters that come and go, I can't remember who they were.
They were just chucking names all over the place. I'm not even sure that what's his name? Is the actor James Corbett? I think it is. Like, I'm not sure if he's actually been in the series.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, all right.
He hasn't. He hasn't.
Yeah. So, they were just chucking names, and it's like the way they just rounded up the episode. I'm like, I'm fully focused now, innit? Because I was just like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued of it, but I just don't know what's going on in it. Like, it's mad.
All right, so let's start with the reveal. The beginning was that Joe was connected to Tommy Hunter.
So Tommy Hunter was in the second season, was it?
Second series, and he was also part of the whole paedophile ring that they was dealing with. Yeah. And to be honest, I didn't even talk about it. No, it was in this one. Shame, it is this one. Sorry, my bad. I thought it was interesting because even though like when they show like the flashbacks of like when they were before whatever, they always showed a picture with what's his name, like Jimmy Savile in it. So I feel like that's like they're acknowledging like in a roundabout way all of the things that have happened previously.
Yeah.
Like I think it's sick that they just keep on slapping him in that, like I don't care, he's not here no more. We're slapping him in this paedophile thing bruv, we're not letting up. You know the ones where
no respect.
Bruv, we're on your neck. You get me? We're on your neck, bruv. So I respect that. Yeah. And it was that kind of thing at the time when they were like, what? Are they dad, mum, daughter? They didn't know what they were, but they just knew they're family members, of some sort. Yeah. But what does it mean? Like, I feel like while it was a shock to all of them, no one else really kind of knew what it meant. And they didn't really go into any more detail.
Yeah, that whole suspense, East Ender ending at last, it didn't really there's no build. Okay, it built me up to like, oh, who's she related to? And then when you find out, you're like, okay, so
that was a bit. It was a bit of an anticlimax.
What's next? Okay,
because that's what I'm saying. I had to actually think. I'm like, who are you again? Like,
even me as well.
Yeah.
And then we
spoke. Rich.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
They spoke about.
I'm just not saying anything.
I thought it was quite interesting when they started, when they were doing the research into why Gail Vela died.
Yeah.
And they did the whole thing about the Lawrence Christopher case.
Stephen Lawrence, aka
instantly that went straight away. I thought of that.
And I thought, you know what? Again, I thought it's fucking sick. Like like that's why I'm saying when I say it was action packed, for me, it was like it was on point. Like it was like, bruv, this is the realness. Like you lot are talking the realness, where I think sometimes other programs might have kind of shied away. And then even when she was like, are you all right? And then she just looked at him, she's like, would you be all right? Kind of thing. I was like, bruv, I said, that for me, I was like, that's powerful, bruv. It's powerful.
Tapping in.
It was tapping into the emotions. Like, I was very, very good, man. Like,
I wonder, because obviously, this is like, I wonder when that was filmed, because that must have been happening around the time of like, obviously the George Floyd stuff when they're filming, maybe, perhaps. So it's like they almost had to kind of interject some sort of storyline to acknowledge that as well.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And then even like, I think with obviously, you got... Go on, Carl.
I was going to say, Kate has been bare naive recently. I don't like Kate, man. Like, Kate was usually my girl, but she's naive nowadays. So naive.
I know, I genuinely believe that she's not playing like smart. I just think she's just genuinely like, you know what? Like even if she likes Joe, I'm just like, well, look, you've been AC12 or you are AC12, and don't be so naive about it. It's like just because you know that there's going to be corrupt officers, like you've been doing it for how long now? So why would you just at least like, okay, I like her, like in a sense that I just like her, but at least be cautious, innit? Do you know what I mean? Don't just be like, oh no, she's great, and sun shines out of her, basically.
Yeah, Kate. To be fair, Kate's never been my girl. If I'm honest with you, like I've never really liked her. I just thought she was moody from the beginning. So it could be. Well, we'll go and talk about like whether we think Kate is dead or not. To be honest, then obviously you've got Ted. He's gone to his guy who he thought was like maybe the corrupt one, and I think maybe some of us thought the Asian guy was the corrupt one.
Yeah.
And he turns out he's like, nah, brother, we always had your back.
Yeah.
Like we were out to protect you, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, rah. I think even Ted, when he walked out, thought, okay, like that was a bit much because he thought it was him.
Yeah.
But it was the guy above him.
He could took his role. I just say, is it taking his role? Is it taking his role or taking over the whole?
He's taking
the
whole thing.
Yeah, they merged the department. And he's just like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so
I hate that woman though. I hate her.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Andrea
I
Weiss.
hate her.
She's.
Oh gosh, you know, like I was switching at the TV, innit?
Yeah.
You know, when she walked in, like, yeah,
You can call me boss. You can call me man.
yeah,
I don't really like
for governor.
Yeah, so
She's like a snake, man, like some sort of cobra, like
yeah.
just sliding her words out of her mouth, bro. Like, oh, she's annoying. No, she really annoys me, man.
No,
And she knows what she's like. You know what? She must love acting that role, you know.
Yeah,
She does
you
it
can tell,
too-
in real life, she's like
She
that.
does
I can
it too
tell.
well, isn't it? She does
Too
it too
well,
well.
man,
Like,
too well.
really. Like,
Yeah.
mad, man.
So that's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of them that's going to be a bit like, what's happening with that? And I guess let's not talk about. I mean, we can't talk about it. Ryan and Kate. Like, I mean, let's get to it.
I think Kate will get shot. I think she'll get shot, but she'll survive, and she'll go to hospital.
And the thing is, but who shoots who though? Because
Why would shoot?
I have a
People shoot each
feeling.
other, man.
I have a feeling that Joe might shoot one of them. Do you know what I mean? She might, like the obvious one that she might shoot Ryan, but then again, it's like, well, actually, if I leave Kate alive, she knows too much as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So will she shoot? Like, I just have a feeling she's gonna end up being the
But
shooter.
at the time, she didn't have a gun though, did she?
Yeah, but you know, it's still TV in it, so magically she'll have one in her hand or in her boot or something.
But you know, was Kate always suspective of Ryan?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
knew.
yeah. From the minute she followed them and she saw him in the river or lake, whatever. Like she just knew. Even when she was interviewing him, she's like, "No, you're dodgy," and she realized that he was the young juvenile, isn't it? Yeah, like. But you know what? Don't you think? Yeah, go on.
No, because I was just funny. Every time, you know, when they went to the lockup, she goes, "Yeah, you're coming with me." And I think there's one part she sat in the car with the mic, with the walkie-talkie, and she was looking at him. I was thinking, "Oh my god, he's from
a
mad
from day dot."
Yeah,
I think she's still bait about it as well.
Yeah,
bait.
No, but what it was is though she had to, because Ryan, like, she had to make Ryan know that Ryan, you're a little man right now, innit? Like, I know you're working with the OGCs or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But right now you're a little man, so you must come with me, innit?
Yeah, because he knows that she knows, like they all know it. But the thing that I found funny though, that Kate just turned road, you know, at the end. Like, remember, like, because you thought, you know what, this guy could just basically kill me right now, you know. Like, I just like, what, you're a little boy, innit? You're a little boy, innit? Like, just grow up and stuff. So she probably switched that.
Well, no, she's lucky she's sent that address just in time.
But I didn't like the fact that Ryan went from like all calm to like some like a bit almost like a bit of Egypt. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't remember last season when he slit my man's throat, bro. He's that guy, in it.
No, what I'm saying is but he's gone from being a bad boy to like an idiot. Like at the end, he was like,
oh yeah.
He was moving like a shook one.
Yeah, it's like reckless, isn't it? It's
you're
like
you're right.
It's
like,
I saw that. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, bang straight away in it. There's no talking.
Bro, why
straight bang?
Bro, that's you know what's that? Why are you talking, Ryan?
And
the
thing is, Joe must think that Kate's really stupid as well, you know, to like just think, all right, let me just change the venue into some bait garage sort of place and not think to basically let someone know where she's going as well. Like
even the excuse was so pathetic.
Yeah, it's like the detective in them just disappeared immediately, isn't it? Like if you know that basically you're luring her to her death, no traces, nothing. Like make it like, yes, it's a bit silly.
I've done my part. I'm out of here now. I've done my part.
But you know that part when she was talking on a communicator, was it to Ryan? Who was she talking to?
Who knows, man? I don't think it was Ryan.
No, it wasn't.
No, they reckon
No.
that
It's H. That's H.
it's H. Apparently,
You think that? You think that's H?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be
that's
H.
I was intrigued, man. I was like, who's H, please? I want to find out. I keep on going past the fingers. It's H. Who's H?
But you know as well, like what bit's really getting me, the that 50,000 the 50,000 that what's his name, Hastings, because he gave that to
Steph.
Yeah, Steph, innit? So what's happening there? Because I'm still a bit.
Well, obviously Steve now knows, so he now thinks everybody's corrupt, isn't it? Like, also their default of them contacting each other is mad. Yeah, because she contacts Steve, like Kate and Steve contact each other more than if they were in the same office, bro.
It's true.
Anything happens, I'm outside.
They can't stay away from each other then too.
Like anything happens, as soon as it happens, I'm outside messaging you. I'm texting you.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
Bruv, and have you noticed? Did you see the bit where they like introduced it? Like they say their name when they speak to you on the phone. That you know each other's voices. Like you've called him on the mobile. It says your name. Why have you then got to say hi, it's Steve? Like, no, I know it's Steve. I saw your name.
You're nitpicking, but I get
yeah, but I'm sorry nitpicking.
Fair enough, bro.
I did the same thing.
I was nitpicking because I
did the same thing.
I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like, I'm a phone kill.
Should I say exactly? I say Dizzle. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying. I've never ever said hi, it's Nathan. That's why I was all like, yeah, it's bad. But yeah, but the 100 grand. So she's given the 50 grand, and he obviously is putting 2 and 2 together.
Yeah. So yeah, can you explain that part? I don't understand why Steve got all emotional. Like, why is he all emotional about it all?
So I think what happened is when the person originally said they gave the money to Ted, they said they gave 100K to Ted. But when Ted handed it in, he said he only ever got 50K.
I know that part. Yeah, I know that part. Yeah. But what I don't understand is because he goes, oh, I know why he done it. And he started crying and stuff. I'm like, okay.
No, so I think Steve now thinks that he's also a little bit corrupt now. And you know, before they've always thought that potentially he was corrupt last season. He bust case, but now he's saying, well, hold on, why was there an extra 50 grand? Why didn't you say you had the 50 grand?
Yeah, but Steve found out the reason why he gave it to that lady.
No, I don't think he knows why. He just knows that he gave it to her.
No, he says to her, he says, he said to Kate, now I know why he gave it to her. Because he knows the reason behind it.
Maybe he thinks he's corrupt.
I don't think it was that.
Yeah, I'm still a bit. I don't want Hastings to be corrupt, man.
No,
it's not.
And if he has given that 50K to her, there has to be a really good reason in it. Like
I'm sure it's some Northern Irish ties, I reckon.
I don't think it's anything to do with corruption. I think it's more of a moral thing. I hope. I don't know.
Is it? But that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. Like, obviously, you know that obviously because John Corbett died. Like, is it like just kind of like guilt money?
Yeah, who knows, man.
But yeah, that's 50. That's the 50 grand. And okay, look, Steve, go to your occupational health meeting, man. Like, it's silly now. It's a disciplinary now. It's a disciplinary now.
Straight.
Like, it's a disciplinary now, bro.
I don't understand why. Like, yeah. Maybe he might get pulled off. Like, he has to sort of take time off, and you don't want to do that.
Yeah, bro. No, because
he's in the limelight.
No, because he's taking the drugs. Obviously, it means he's not fit for work, innit? He's not.
Yeah.
The drug testing, did nothing ever come back of that?
The thing is, is this painkillers they took in it, so they might just think, maybe he had a bad headache or something. I don't know.
But the way he's moving with his back, it coming like these painkillers are morphine or something. You know, like it's serious things.
Yeah.
But the thing, but you see when he started running,
I'm thinking, I'm rich. I was like, wow, hey man, back hurt. Man was sprinting, you know.
Because when he was running, I thought, wow, I swear man got bad back, you know.
Well. You know, them runs, bro.
Even that though. So even you see, like when they shot those other 2 people, yeah. Like.
That was a bit dead.
But did you also think it's a bit suspect though? Like the other guys they didn't have no guns on them.
I think they did.
I don't think they found the guns.
It was quite poor.
That scene was poor. That was a poor scene.
That it didn't make sense because like he walked in and they were just pumping like They don't even speak. This is like, it's like, what are you guys doing? It's like, okay, ambulance is here. We get up, guys. Get my gun. Just walk off. Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah, maybe that scene weren't supposed. Maybe it weren't supposed to be as dramatic as we thought it was going to be in it. Maybe that was just like a little deflection in it, obviously.
But the guy that shot, that's the guy that gave her the phone, right, under the car.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's the same guy. It's the same guy. Yeah.
I thought she kind of looked like, oh,
she recognized him.
I know you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think there's 2 more episodes of this series.
Yeah.
Line of Duty. So 7 episodes. So we'll keep you posted, man. That's Line of Duty episode 5.
Jeez.
All right. A film, should I say, came out a little while ago. And we had promised to watch it and review it, and we hadn't got around to it. And then, if I'm honest with you, Merv reminded me today that I had told him that we was going to watch it. So I've got about 7 minutes left of the film, but we won't obviously do mad spoilers. But that film was Judas and the Black Messiah.
I am a revolutionary. You know, so when I heard those words, man, it's like, it's proper powerful, isn't it? So,
and it's so young, you know.
Bruv,
21, isn't it?
21, bruv.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that young, you know.
Yeah, bruv, I'll be real, this film's sick. Like, it's a proper powerful film.
Yeah.
Like,
I told you after them, I needed time.
But it's not that. No, that's what I know. It's not that though. It's when I say it's a powerful film, it's not a triggering film.
Yeah.
Like this is the perfect film to watch after them. Like because it is, bruv, it's just positivity, bruv. They're like it's
technically because I know the whole plot. Like
no.
Like Judas is about
but Judas is Judas. But what I'm saying is that him. But I mean, I'm actually talking about what he was trying to do, and even Judas isn't. Like he's got his nuts over a barrel almost, whatever. Pause. I don't know if that's the right saying or whatever. Yeah.
Sounds so painful.
I know.
So painful.
No, but that's what it's like because obviously, okay. So basically, I did explain to you how Judas becomes Judas. Yeah.
So I know, but don't spoil it for others.
No, it's not a spoiler, but Judas participates in a crime.
They even love a spoiler now. Look at you. Put it
this way. The title does exactly what it says on the tin, isn't it?
Yeah.
He can love a spoiler. Look at him. He has to. Look at him.
I didn't think it was so literal, innit? Like I just thought, maybe it's a clever little name for the film, but actually, it's what the name is on the film.
Yeah. So Judas participates in a crime. I'm not going to tell what the crime is. Yeah.
It's a true story, by the way. Everyone.
And then basically Judas then gets kind of absconded by the FBI. And they're saying, look, you're going to do X amount of years unless you do this for us. Yeah. And even the way they talk about this revolutionary guy and how Fred Hammond and how much he's like going to be, you know, like the Americans make it like he's almost like, this is as big as 9/11 almost. Like this guy here is going to like revolutionize America. We need to get rid of him kind of thing. Yeah. So they get this guy to work for him. He doesn't know him. He doesn't know nothing about him. And obviously he's just trying to get out of being in jail.
Yeah, I hear that.
So, like, although he is a Judas, like he isn't really a Judas. That's why you kind of you feel for him as well because he's been put in an awkward. He's put in an awkward situation, and that awful situation. There's nothing really he can do about it.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
But Fred Hammond, like the person, I understand why some of the Americans were getting upset about it because, like, him as an actual person, like, it's a big deal. Like, and what he was trying to do as well, which was, I think, was quite interesting, was it wasn't even like he was just trying to be on this black revolutionary thing. Like, he was trying to do Rainbow Coalition, bruv. Yeah, he was dealing with like all different types of people and trying all of them to get together. So he even went to like the rednecks and all of them. It's like, bruv, you're getting involved. You get me? It was like a united thing. Like, he was like, we are going to be powerful. Like, almost like how they could have done with the football thing if they weren't so emotional, Kel. Like, they could have got together and they would have done it. It would have been amazing. Like, it's a sick film.
Yeah.
For me, it's a really, really good film. And I think it's something I wouldn't even, like I said, I'm not even going to go into it more detail. I feel like you should watch it. Like, I think you'd enjoy it.
I really like the duo of what's his name, Daniel Kaluuya and Lakeith Stanfield.
Yeah.
I want them to be in more films together. Like, I think they make a good duo, man.
I mean, to be fair, all of the actors, you know, what was that film we watched? He was in Moonlight, and he was in that film we watched last year, which we thought was a bit dead. The one, and it was on Netflix. When I try and remember his name, he was in it as well. That sounds.
Oh, my eps.
No. I'll tell you what his name is. Sorry, 1 second. It was. Sorry, this is so like. He's a Black Panther member. There was a few of them, but is it Amal Cheaton? No, was it him? Basically, I can't remember the guy's name, but he was in Moonlight, and he was also in another film that we'd watched last year that he was in Netflix.
Well, Moonlight, was he the boy, the actual boy? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I got his face, yeah.
Yeah, but I couldn't remember what film he was in last year. So he's in it. It was, like I said, I think it was a decent, like they had a decent cast. I thought it was very good. The woman who plays Deborah Johnson, she was quite good. Yeah, no, I thought it was a very good. Sorry, that's his name. His name's Ashton Duran Sanders. And last year he was in that film All Day, All Night. Do you remember All Day and the Night?
I don't think I watched that.
I think you did. I think you slated it.
I don't remember that either.
I'm sure we spoke about it in the pod.
All Day, All Night. All day,
basically, he ends up, his dad is like a druggie, and then he ends up wanting to kill the person that did his thing with his dad. Like, it's proper, like, he's just moody, like, for the most of the film.
Yeah. I remember,
Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah, no, it's definitely a very good film. It's powerful, like, and I encourage everyone to watch it, man.
No, definitely watching that.
Yeah, watch it. Let us know what you think, man. All right. Shout out to one of our, I don't know what we call them. Do we call them followers or subscribers? Supporters. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's better than calling us fans. I was going to call them fans, but I thought that was a bit big-headed of us. Welcome to, thank you to one of our supporters. One of our supporters, Marsha, I don't know if she wants me to say her name, but I said it.
It's too late.
She asked us to review a TV program that she thought would be quite interesting, which was The Equalizer, starring Queen
Latifah.
I'm
joking.
Starring Queen Latifah. And I know Rich spoke about it briefly at the end of the last episode. So what did you lot think about The Equalizer starring Queen Latifah? Be honest.
Yeah, well,
it's not a show that I would ever watch ever again.
take it away, Rich. Take it away. I'll try to be gentle, innit? I'll try to be gentle. If I can.
It's not a show I will ever watch ever again. I respect Queen Latifah for her acting abilities, but I feel this film, to be fair, do you know what the problem is, right? They've called it The Equalizer, and that's the problem. If they gave it her own name, it'll still be crap, but it's even more crap because they called it The Equalizer.
No, but why? Okay, but why is it crap?
They don't need to call it.
But it is. Okay, do you know what the original Equalizer was?
What do you mean?
It was a TV series.
Are you talking about the one that was the British one? With, what's his name? Is it Edward Woodward?
Yeah,
Edward Woodward.
Yeah. So that is the original Equalizer. So the film that we know, Denzel, we know the film Denzel Washington, the two films that we know, they're remakes of the TV program.
Of course,
we know this. We know the history.
So why am I saying? So why are you saying like if it wasn't called The Equalizer, it's exactly the same as a TV series?
It's not exactly the same.
It's different. It's not the same. It's not exactly the same. But what I'm trying to say is, the thing is, it's rubbish. It's quite simple. It's rubbish. There's nothing good about it. And I think what makes it worse is because it's called The Equalizer and it's got her star in it. It's just like, just don't go. It's like, just don't go.
Okay, why? Okay, what's her star in it?
That's poor, man. That's
poor. That's poor, Rich. Like, why? Okay, why is it wrong for her starring in it being called The Equalizer? I don't get that.
Yeah.
Well, she's not. To be fair, she's not mobile enough to do all that activity there. I'm being honest with you. I personally feel it's a show that she's been. I don't understand why she's got into it.
All right, I'm going to be honest with you.
She's an actor, bro.
She's an actress. I'm going to disagree with you because The Equalizer isn't. Okay, and this is why I take umbrage.
So
go ahead.
Yeah, but Rich, the whole point of the Equalizer is not meant to. They're not meant to come across as someone that you think are threatening. They're like Denzel. There's just some old man. You know what I mean? Like whatever, reserved, calm. And I believe the original one as well. He doesn't look like he's got no hedge. You know what I mean? He's got no Steven Seagal.
Okay, no.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so let's just put it this way. She's a very bad actor.
No, she's not.
She's
Queen Latifah.
She's not. Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I've got.
Okay. No. Wait 1 minute. You watch it and you make it.
Watch it.
I've watched the whole series. I've watched every episode.
Uncle. I'm not talking to you, you know.
Okay, but hold on.
To you,
no one else.
No,
I hear you, Rich.
No,
but what I'm saying is, no one else in this thing has watched anything more than one episode. So this is why
one episode.
I watched one episode.
I said no one has watched more than one episode.
Yeah, I know.
So that's why when Rich makes a statement like you watch it and see, none of you have watched more than one episode. So then that's why I'm saying I disagree with it, because I feel like for you to say it's rubbish and she doesn't do a good job and you've only watched the pilot episode is poor.
But listen, a pilot episode is enough for me to judge.
Not, sir.
Clearly it is, isn't it?
One episode is enough to judge. It is this way.
No, look.
Listen, I watched one episode.
No.
It didn't grip me. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to watch it anymore.
I watched up to the title.
No, guys, listen to what you're saying. The maddest thing is, yeah, out of all three of you, out of all of us on this thing, yeah, the person that would actually enjoy the series the most as a series is Merv. I'm going to be 110%. 110%, yeah, and that's why I was more disappointed that Merv said he only watched up to title.
No, you're making me feel bad, man.
No, it's not about feeling bad. The reason why I say that,
go watch it. Go watch it.
No. The reason I say that is because actually, Merv, even when we watched, what was the other one we watched, Merv?
LA's Finest.
No, not even LA's Finest. What was the other one? You know the one where they were finding out clues. They had to find out.
The Bone Collector.
The Bone Collector.
Oh, well, Liam.
Yeah, the Bone Collector. Yeah. Merv, this is on that's this level of basically all it is she's trying to solve things each week. There are different people that have problems. She's just trying to solve it. It isn't an action thing. It isn't like she's out here kicking ass. And that's why I'm saying, even when you say, Rich, about like she's not mobile, she hasn't got to be mobile.
To be fair,
she doesn't beat nobody up.
No.
Like even in the there's no beating up.
No,
you get me? It's not a beating up thing.
Yeah,
she's clever.
I agree. I take that back. I just don't think she's a good actor.
I watched it. I liked her acting. I was
about to say and apologize to Queen Latifah, and he goes and says she's not a good actor.
No. From what I saw, I thought she's a good actor. The editing is poor in regards to the action scenes. The action scenes is poor. Action scenes is so poor.
No. The action scene you saw is poor. Not the action scenes, because you've only watched one episode.
No, there's various parts of action scenes within that episode. So
that's why I said the action scenes you saw.
No.
Don't fucking say no. And we're saying the same thing. The action scenes you saw, you didn't like.
Within that episode, yes. And on that evidence, I refuse to move on to episode 2 and the rest. How many episodes are there?
So far, there's been 6 episodes.
Don't do it to yourself, bro.
I've already watched them.
I'm saying, are you going to finish all of it?
Yeah, there's 2 more episodes.
You know you're happy, though, isn't it?
I'll be honest with you. It's already got series 2, bro. I'll be real with you. For me, it's just like, it's actually a decent show. Like, it's actually all right. I'm not saying this is ever supposed to be a show that is going to revolutionize your life. But if this was a show that your missus wants to watch, you can sit down very easily and watch it.
That's something, yeah. That's one thing I agree with.
Like,
I can watch it
very easily, without having to explain anything.
You could just watch it. You could just put it on.
Right, and
put it on and not concentrate.
No,
you concentrate.
I'll be honest with you.
It's an easy watch, isn't it? It's just solving crime, isn't it?
I feel like
hold on, be quiet. You haven't watched more than one episode, bro.
I haven't watched more than one episode, but you can tell what it's about. Because at the end of the episode, she was like, "Okay, you know what? There's gonna be so many people like that girl. I can't remember her name. You know what I mean?
The CIA want her to come back and work for the CIA. Yeah, and there's little things, and
you get a gist of it. Like I said to you, it didn't grip me. It just didn't grip me to watch it again. I just thought, it's not for me. That's all. I thought acting was good. I liked her acting.
I reckon I could watch it, but that was decent. But I think I just got the tone of it, the feel of it. I was just like, I don't know if I want to invest my energy in this one. Not because it's bad. I just thought like, I'll give this one a miss, innit? It's not. It hasn't gripped me enough in the first opening or whatever. I just know what it's going to be like. I know it's going to be like one of those kind of Lincoln Rhymes ones or LA's Finest, and I'm just like, yeah. I don't know. Let's give this one a miss, innit?
Bring back Jessica Fletcher.
No, this is not. It's not level of Murder She Wrote. But like I said, for me, I could be real. I thought it was a decent series. It's actually okay. Yeah. They have already renewed it for a second season. I can see why they renewed it for a second season. I think there are some good actresses in it. There's some good acting in it. It isn't for. I don't know. I think more Rich's stance on everything. I was just a bit weird because like I've know that Rich watches shit programs. Like for Rich to like compare this to shit programs, like
dirty man, dirty mate.
Like to compare this to some of the shit programs we watch, like
what?
Like
be careful.
Lightning.
Be careful.
Like Lightning is shit. What's the other one with the little boy? Is shit.
What? Dion.
Raising Dion.
Man, they even give Raisin in front, you know.
The Flash. We watched The Flash, that shit. Like,
yeah, The Flash is shit. We watch it, bro.
Wait.
Like,
hold on.
Well.
Be careful what you're saying. Be careful what you're saying right now, because you're relating this to The Flash.
No, I'm saying we watch some shit programs.
No, but that's not that you can't say that shit. And you're talking about Equalizer.
I'm just saying, Rich, the thing is, for me, I just felt like you have enough hours in the day, Rich, that you could even watch another episode and see if you still think it's a shit.
No, but I refuse to. Why torture myself?
All right, well, okay, guys. Well, it's not torture, but thank you for sending us that request to watch it. Obviously, some people think it's shit.
Big up, Marsha.
Yeah, Marsha, big up.
Keep them coming.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Yeah, don't be discouraged.
Don't be discouraged.
No, you know, like, yeah,
don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged.
Yeah, just bring good stuff, please.
Don't be discouraged.
Please bring good stuff, please.
Rich, shut up. All right, cool.
We love you, Marsha.
All right, is there anything else been going on? What's been going on? Anyone else been watching anything?
I just want to give a couple shout outs to Sound of Metal. Like I know we spoke about it briefly around the BAFTAs, but yeah, go and watch this film, man. It's so good. Like I think it just gives you a whole different perspective in terms of accepting or just even how to deal with like a disability, really. And I don't think it's not like a fantasy sort of film, but you know, like sometimes you watch something and you start feeling sorry for people and all that stuff. This actually made me feel like, you know what, if this is remotely like how this is, like there is, it kind of just seems like light at the end of the tunnel, man. So yeah, it's great. And try and watch it if you got speakers and all that, like a good sound system. Do it at that. I think that film would have been great in the cinema, actually, just for the sound aspect of it as well. And what's his name? Rish Ahmed. Is it? Yeah, Rish Ahmed. He's done a fantastic job as well, man. Like, yeah, so it's really good.
That's on Prime, isn't it?
Yeah, Prime. Yeah.
Okay.
What else did I watch?
Jitsu.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to mention it. That's the thing. Like that's. Oh, I don't know, man. I felt like I was dazed when I watched this film, innit? Basically, it's like, jiu-jitsu, Nicolas Cage. And for some reason, the way they done the trailer, I thought this is going to be some gem of Netflix. Like, it's just some serious martial arts film that, like, everyone's begging for a sequel for, innit? And basically, it felt like some mashup of Predator. I don't know if any of you's watched the new Lost in Space, the series.
No.
But the enemy looked like that, basically, like the robot from Lost in Space, the android. And
I've watched that.
I don't know what I watched in it, basically.
Basically, Channel 5. Channel 5. Yeah, film.
No, that's a disrespect to Channel 5, you know.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
wow.
We're talking not even Turner Classic movies.
Sci-fi. Them sci-fi ones.
Yeah, but even sci-fi's got some good stuff here. I don't know where to put this program in it, but I'm like, how dare Nicolas Cage accept this film?
But he's washed now. No disrespect to Nicolas Cage.
No, but Nicolas Cage is one of these. I don't even think he's washed out. I think he's like.
What was the last good film he was in, man? Honestly, what was the last good film he was in? What was the last good film?
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass 2?
Yeah, Kick-Ass.
Probably Kick-Ass. Yeah, you're right. Probably Kick-Ass. Yeah.
But he's still, you know what? Even then, it's like he's still one of these people that you root for to make good films, isn't it?
Yeah. You gotta respect it.
And his character in there helped, like, oh dear. But basically, if you just want fun, if you want to have some whiskeys at the table, whatever, like with your mates, watch this film in it because it's just hilariously shit. Basically.
So basically, whiskey with your mates. You're not watching a film, basically.
Yeah.
Background noise.
Yeah.
Just like the Equalizer.
According to Wikipedia, the budget was $25 million, and so far at box office, and obviously cinemas have been closed, COVID, it's amassed a grand total of $90,674.
Oh.
And they
wait. How much? 90,000? You say
90,000.
Oh wow.
That was as of December the 18th, 2020, and it had been revealed November. It had been released November the 20th.
Do you know what? I thought you said million for something. That's bad. It's made a profit, isn't it? But oh dear.
Yeah. And they're rating it at 2.9 out of 10.
Oh wow.
Don't even turn the TV on. Just drink that whiskey. Just drink that whiskey.
Keep the internet off, bro. Just turn the internet off, innit?
Oh god, no, it's hilarious.
Anyone else been watching anything?
I watched a film on Netflix recently, Run. Yeah. It's about this girl.
It's an old film, isn't it?
Last year, I think it came out. It came out last year, I think. Basically, it's loosely based on a true story, I think. But this girl, she's disabled. And then basically later on in life, she realizes that basically the tablets she's been taking are not actually what the tablets are meant to be doing to her. So basically the tablets she's taking is making her disabled. And it's her mum that's been giving her these tablets, and she finds out and discovers that, all this time she wasn't really disabled, but she was made disabled. And this is the whole story of her trying to escape her mum and blah, blah. There's a whole backstory to why the mum is doing what she's doing. And yeah, so it's a little good watch, good little thriller to watch with the missus and stuff.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
That's similar to what was that film? The one with Octavia Spence.
Oh, Me.
Where she's remember she buys the kids alcohol and she tells them to have parties in her basement. She has the door, and do you remember she keeps giving the daughter
I'm
pills?
meant to watch that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She keeps giving the daughter pills, and fucking, that's a sick film as well.
Yeah,
that's a sick film. It's underrated. It's underrated.
Yeah, I need to watch that. No more than that.
I've watched this. Well, I didn't really going to talk about it, but I am. So I've obviously, like with DisneyPlus, they came with stars and that, whatever. So I've been rewatching Lie to Me. Yeah, and it was a series that I'd really, really loved with is it Tim Roth?
Yeah, Tim Roth, yeah.
Where basically he's like behavioral analyst, and he can see whether you're lying or not by looking at your facial expressions when you're talking, all that kind of stuff. So he reads people. Yeah. So I've been watching it. It was a series I'd watched years ago on Sky, but I thought I just wanted to rewatch it when I've got a bit of spare time, whatever. But the reason I say
it's my guy from Tin Star. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Tim Roth. Yeah. So basically there's a channel called Discovery Plus that is on Sky, yeah. And basically they had this thing called Michael Jackson, a Faking It special. So what it is they had lots of behavior analysts analyzing Michael Jackson's behavior in stuff like interviews and all the kind of things to find out if it was really him, if he had really done all the things that people were accusing him of, kind of thing. It's only it's the first episode. I think there's different episodes with different people, but it was the first one. And it was kind of talks about whether they think Michael Jackson was guilty of what he said or whether he believed what it was and all the rest of it. And they kind of concluded that they think Michael Jackson was kind of telling the truth, and he wasn't troubling the children, kind of thing, yeah. But then later on in the episode, they then attack him because they think he's lying, because they're about stupid things did you get plastic surgery? No, I didn't get plastic surgery. I only got it twice on my nose or whatever. And they're like, well, no, you went from being black to white and all of this kind of stuff. So they attacked him on those things because they could see he was lying about that kind of stuff. But it's just behavior analysts, they'll look at him and they'll see the pitch of his voice and how he's kind of said it. It's actually a very interesting kind of thing. And I'm looking forward to seeing who else they have on the thing, to see what else they were doing. But I thought for a program called Faking, it was actually quite good. But that's on Discovery Plus. I think there's an app, or you can get it on your Sky TV or whatever the case may be.
All right, cool.
Kel, you said, Rich, you been watching anything?
No, nothing from myself.
Okay, well, also, just to remind the audience, next week is going to be our 2nd year birthday bash.
But and the third year.
No, 2nd. So it's season 3, but it's our actual 2nd birthday. So it's like, like the first year, when we turned 1, we've already been doing it for a year. And then the 2nd year, we'd have been doing it for 2 years, but it's just season 3 because they don't coincide with our birthday. But yeah, so next week there'll be lots of cake. Merv's missus is making us cupcakes.
Come on. Come on.
Merv blatantly forgot to.
I haven't.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna send Merv our addresses. Merv's gonna post them to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna post them to us.
Yeah, maybe not you, Rich. Yeah, but
Yeah, that's the boy.
just look at it. Look at it. Lick your lips, boy.
But yes, so obviously, like I said, everyone has now withdrawn out. They're safe out of this. All 6 Premier League clubs have withdrawn from the proposed Super League.
All of them all dropped out now.
Yeah. After 48 hours, Chelsea couldn't beat Brighton.
After our big argument, it was all useless.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, do you know what I mean? It's all passion. We like a bit of passion. All right, guys, I don't think I said it at the beginning, but that was episode 88. Yeah. Of the Fully Geek Pod. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being with us. Keep us in your thoughts. And yeah.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah, just press subscribe, the notification bell, anything, you know what I mean? Just do what you got to do. Yeah. Also,
the link is right here.
Yeah. I also want to say shout out because the tribute that they did to Baby Sham on Sunday was big. So big up everyone who was involved in that. Yeah. It was very good. It was a big. It was very good. I mean, I was listening to a bit of music, little old school Too Tough crew and that. To get me like shout out Neil and them. That's good. I enjoyed it. Also, Rich, just before we go, Rich, you've got a project coming out, or I'm sure it's coming out this Friday.
Oh, yes. Dwayne Brown, if some of you know, is a poet and also an artist. He got a single coming out 23rd of April, so this Friday, out on all platforms, called My Story. So go and check it out. My Story, Dwayne Brown.
No, but yeah, listen, bro, this is the hottest new shit on the road. Burning the streets up, man. Burning the streets up, man. It's a new shit. You need this shit in your life. Some Spotify, some Apple Play. Come on, bro.
You know what? He had all that energy. There you go. Make sure you subscribe, purchase,
stream,
retweet, follow.
All of that. You get me?
My Story, Dwayne Brown.
Yeah, and you produced it, yeah?
Yeah, of course. Come on.
And the keys. Well, no one else would have known that because Rich clearly didn't say that. Exactly. All right, cool. People, I have a blessed one, yeah?
One love.
Big up.
Gang.
Cheese.